Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, a very special welcome to you. I hope you're having the absolute best day, and I hope you're ready for me to make your day just a little bit worse. Let's say hello to everybody who showed up bright and early. Hello, Jibril Starin, our best friend here, Mad Yikes on Bikes. All of you are my best friends. That's parasocial. I'm sorry. Hello, Rose Ransom. Hello, Mau Mau the Best Squirrel. We are Pac Man's shower tunes today. And hello, undeniably Asher. Welcome everybody to the stream. We're getting into Rosie because duh, that's just what the streams have been lately. Has been Rosie. And I'm gonna tell you guys something. We're gonna do the vlog. Hello, Misty Dawn. We're gonna get into the vlog that she posted, which got me unreasonably pissed off. It got me so unreasonably pissed off when I saw it. And then also, probably a little bit of the stream she did yesterday. I caught the tail end of that stream, or like the middle of that stream, at work because I was in Quirky Moments' chat. So I already got like viscerally angry. Like, I don't know why the vlog specifically really ticked me off, but it really ticked me off. Hello, Smooksy. Welcome, everybody. Oliver's personal assistant. Yay! Welcome into the chat. It's okay. I love my replay gang just as much. You guys make, especially like if you're replay gang and you sit through the whole thing. That's uh, I can I call you Iris? You're new here. Hello, Iris. Hi, TJ. Yeah. So also first stream with the new computer. Yay, everybody! New computer, new computer. So hopefully there shouldn't be any lag. I'm going to share the screen. So we're gonna start with the vlog. I did watch part of it already, not the whole thing. Okay, Iris. Okay, good. And I appreciated her the other day. She's funny to rant about that Amber ever was. I agree completely. We're full screening her. My watermark is the little me in the corner. Yeah, we're working with a new computer, so I haven't streamed on this thing yet. So hopefully things are gonna go smoothly. But no, they're Mama the best girl. Thank you, Mau Mau. Mau said for 199. Said thank you for being live. I needed it. I will be live at the same time every 2 days, but I do it for you, just for you, no one else. I'm totally kidding. I do it for everybody, but I'm glad you're here. You're so headache by drinking your iced tea too quickly, Smokey. So you can't do that. I think the vlog pissed me off more. The vlog pissed me off so much more. Mind you, I only got through about half of it. When she got to like the Mormons, I was ready to throw some hands. Like I was ready to throw some hands. Hi, Sherry. It's 3 a.m. for you, Iris. Go to bed. Don't go to bed. Watch the stream. Listen to let me soothe you to sleep. Except I'm probably gonna get mad. I'm probably gonna get really mad with this one. So this is Rosie's vlog, preparing my long distance boyfriend to visit and dealing with harassment and yada yada yada. What I think is always crazy about her forcing Remington bolt action rifle the third on us is the fact that it was completely optional. She didn't have to do that. Hello, Corn Dog Katie. Hello, Princess. It was completely optional. She didn't have to do that. There's so many people that keep their relationship like super private. And even if they are on like their Instagram posts or whatever, it's still pretty private. So this was optional. She didn't have to do any of this. It was so that she could have like a one up on the audience. And we'll get to that in the stream because directly she's like, I'm sorry that you're all sad and single. Girl, I get bitches. And I'm all my audience gets bitches. So what are we talking about? So let's get into the vlog.
Hi, welcome to me.
I wish I wasn't.
Listen, today is June 25th, and the internet doesn't know something as of me filming this right now. That my boyfriend's going to be here in 5 days.
What's crazy is she says that, but we all knew. Like, she was so bad at keeping a secret. We all knew. You can't hide for shit.
Oh my god, this is a secret I've been sitting on for months. We pretty much knew this was happening before I even left Texas. All right, I have say.
Oh my goodness, everybody! I'm not gonna read exactly what's going on, but everybody put one little mouse, put a little mouse emoji in the chat for Mau Mau de Vesco. Show some absolute love to Mau Mau. Um, love you so much. You are one of my every one of you is so great. I'm so grateful for all of you. But Mau Mau is here so consistently, and I appreciate her. So please put some mouses in the chat for Mau Mau. It's giving Amber when she wears her fake nails, and they're put on so poorly too.
Stated over and over again in lives that I'm not talking about our plans, yada 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 yada. You get the vibes, you get the deal. I have
His nails
no
are
idea
ugly.
how this is all gonna go. We want to go to the beach a couple different times. We want to go out and do stuff. We're just gonna.
And you do none of it. Also, you do none of those things with him. Okay, whatever.
Be flexible with that, but I want as much peace with my boyfriend this visit as possible. So, but I also want to do a few lives with him here. It's summer.
I like that she says a few lives with him, and it's just like it's been every live, and she's putting that man to work, like making him earn his place in her life. Talking about shit about Rosie's always fun. I agree. It's fun to like step away from reality for a little bit and just like shit talk an awful person. So I'm hoping this helps at least a little bit to give you a distraction.
Got his own stuff going on, but I'm very excited because he's arriving the day before his birthday. So this next series of videos are going to be like before he even gets here, or at least this video, next couple videos. I don't know. We're gonna have a real big grocery haul because I'm getting a bunch of stuff for him while he's here for his birthday, all of the like. I also am going to be making him a homemade carrot cake. I also have, which you guys may have already seen by the time you see this, I'm going to be doing a really big like Amazon Prime Day sale unboxing video vlog. That'll be really fun for Amazon Prime Day sale unboxing.
I absolutely love the fact that when she took the screenshot, her video only got 3.2k views. That's so funny to me. But like, also, you're promoting that overconsumption. Whatever, dog.
Video vlog that'll be really fun, fresh. I am like so fucking excited to see him. So this visit, yeah, we want to go out and do things and have fun, but a big portion of this visit, actually, he's gonna be doing a lot in terms of helping me with like doing some like deep cleaning tasks and like organizational stuff and like logistical shit for me and my family and stuff that he.
This sentence, I was 1 minute into this vlog and I already got so pissed off because what do you mean on his vacation? He's already doing summer school. Like, mind you, he's a grown man. He signed up for this, but also there has to be some manipulation on her end because look at those eyes. Those are manipulative eyes. What do you mean on his vacation? You're like, yeah, he's gonna come visit me. He's gonna do all this stuff, and I'm gonna put him to work, bitch. What? Like, if I were on a vacation with my significant other and I'm like going to visit them for a prolonged period of time, you know what I wouldn't have them do? Clean my house. Even if they offered, tidying up here and there, like, oh, offering to do the dishes, offering to help cook every once in a while, making sure the common area space is clean and tidy. Fine, whatever. But like deep cleaning your house? What are you going to do? What are you going to do when he leaves? Because that shit's going to get dirty all over again, knowing your nasty ass. Like, this is your responsibility because you are 35 years old and a grown-ass woman.
He wants to help with, and so this visit is actually going to be more pragmatic and practical.
It's technically, Brayden, it's technically summer school because it's like summer classes for college. So he's either taking some classes he needs to graduate or retaking some classes because he failed them. I like to assume it's the latter. He's never specified why he's taking summer classes. I'm going to assume with the fact that he's illiterate, it's the latter.
Practical than like our first one was very like vacation-y kind of
It
vibe.
should be.
You know what I mean? Like reality suspended for 2 weeks kind of a vibe. This time though, I feel like this visit, it's not only longer, it's something that we're gonna be practicing more of just like living real life because he's doing school. I'm gonna have to still do live streams. Boy, when I tell you I'm fucking nervous, dog, I'm nervous about that. Like, I'm nervous, bro. And it's crazy because outside of this secret that I'm keeping another big fucking secret, and I'm just like losing my goddamn marbles a little bit. I've just been like dealing with like a lot of pain shit. Like, I think I'm out of the pain flare, but I'm experiencing kind of like increased joint pain is the best way I can explain it. Like, I'm not feeling like my full body's on fire. I'm not feeling the intense shooting pain that comes from my joints, but my joints are.
This is supposed to be like, oh, fun things I'm doing with my partner because he's coming to visit. And she spent 3 minutes yapping about herself and her pain and her bullshit. And anything she's like, oh, here's what I'm planning to do with my boyfriend. A, they don't end up doing. And the birthday celebration is all revolving food. Like, how is that fun for literally anybody? You're in Florida. You could do some fun shit in Florida, but because you don't want to get out of the house and overcome your pain flares or whatever you're dealing with, you just sit at home and do nothing.
So pretty fucky, and that like blows, you know, boo boo, tomato tomato, you know, not a vibe. Oh, I just did my nails. I'm probably about to do a little live from my laptop in bed today because that's really all I got in me, and I really do want to gift more memberships. It's been a little too long, so I'm gonna do that. You know what? We're just filming, we're just vibing, we're just thriving. I have to write up some stuff and create a couple proposals and things, and I'm nervous. So I'm working on some stuff behind the scenes that I can't talk about, and it's just like a lot for me. But it's really good. It's really good.
Send him to Disney World. He looks like a Disney adult. Let him go. Let him run around at Disney World. Let him run around at Epcot. See what happens.
Good vibes. That feel free to send them my way. I'm happy to have them. I have some big things coming. Oh,
it's also, people bring this up with this, and I think this is also where it started getting me really frustrated. She will accept people's religious prayers because it's a form of, I don't know, liking her in some ways. Like, oh, if you are religious and you want to pray for me, pray for me. But when it comes to like actual religious organizations, she freaks the fuck out. I stand by this. I'll take it because it's nice, but I'm not going to go out of my way and ask for it. Like if I'm dealing with something and somebody says, "Oh, my thoughts and my prayers are with you," I'm not gonna like flip out on them and I'll be like, "Thank you." But I'm not going to go out of my way when I'm dealing with something and be like, if you believe in prayer, pray for me. It feels hypocritical and disgusting and gross.
Yesterday I got a P.O. box. I'll go ahead and input it right here.
Oh my God!
Send anything.
Stop trying to scam your audience. Jesus Christ. I've already talked about the fact that the entire Amazon wish list is such a scam, and I know what she's trying to do with it. And again, the fact that she's buying all the stuff that's on her wish list herself, but still asking her audience to get it for her is so disingenuous and disgusting.
Or I now have my Amazon wish list back. I'm jazzed.
Yeah, Florida has Disney. Florida has Disney World. So there's 4 parks at Disney World. They also have Universal Studios Florida, which as somebody who lives in California, I fear might be better. They have Jaws there. They have the shark. And I don't have that here. And Jaws is my favorite movie.
I'm hot. I'm so excited to see my fucking boyfriend.
We're gonna get, this is the Mormon video. Yeah, Mau. This is the Mormon video. And
I'm obsessed with him. He's the best thing that's ever happened to me. By the way, in case you didn't know, I have a boyfriend.
Shut up!
Sorry, but really though, I am just so fucking excited. We're gonna be tie-dyeing stuff together this summer. We gotta kind of play it by ear budget-wise, but we do want to get a rental car for a bit. I did get invited to a beach day 4th of July party, which like not particularly hugely motivated to celebrate 4th of July like ever, but I do like this friend and I love the opportunity to go to the beach with my boyfriend. So the next couple things I know I'm gonna be filming is a grocery haul, and then I'm gonna need to start filming the carrot cake because I'm gonna do a whole video of making a carrot cake from scratch because that's his favorite cake and he doesn't know any of this, and I'm gonna do a lot of stuff with like the gifts and stuff. So I'll be vlogging all of that for posterity's sake. I'm so excited. I'm putting so much effort into his birthday because I don't know if I told you guys this story, but when I was in Texas one time, I made him breakfast and literally I just heated up like a breakfast corn dog and some syrup. And I think I got him juice or something. Like it was seriously like a small.
And did he pick out like earwax when he was eating it, like he did in like half of the other streams, where he's pulling stuff out of that has landed in his food and he's pulling it out of his mouth? Did you get boogers and earwax in his shit? Because you've been doing that now.
Amount of food. I don't remember the specifics now. But he got like he was like, oh my God, you made breakfast for me. And he's still brought it up even as I was like recently as like a week or 2 ago. So we have a whole dinner. We have a whole meal planned for his birthday. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'm going all out. I'm so excited. I can't wait to show you guys everything.
Again, like I don't understand. You're not gonna go to like a karaoke bar, an arcade. You've talked like at length that he's never done karaoke. You didn't bother to ask like what around you could go to that would be fun. You're like, I'm gonna make him 3 meals because of my life revolves around food and slop and nothing else. You didn't even like think to ask where he'd want to go for his birthday. Is this American nonsense, Greta? Absolutely. It's always American nonsense with these two. Here in Argentina, Mormon visitors tend to be from other countries and treat them badly. That's the thing too. In the U.S., we're gonna get to it. It's very common for Mormon missionaries and Jehovah Witnesses to come door to door. It's very, very common for that to happen, to try to recruit people into both churches and religions. It's also the most common prank on YouTube and on the internet ever to sign people up for this shit. And we're gonna get to it. Those missionaries are literally 18 to 20-year-olds fresh out of high school who chose to go out. They physically get threatened all the time. There's no need to embarrass them. Absolutely. Again, I have so many thoughts on that section. We'll get there. But it pissed me off. It pissed me off. It was so unbelievably gross. And again, I'm not even the biggest fan of the Mormon religion. But it's like they're kids. They're 18 to 20-year-olds. Like,
so hope you guys enjoy these videos. Hi, editing Rosie here. I'm currently working on editing on my iPad right now. And I want to just preface this clip real quick by saying there's a kind of a dramatic mood shift.
And what's crazy is she doesn't have to include this. What's crazy is she doesn't have to include this. This is like the most manipulative YouTuber apology bullshit. Because let's go back and think of every single YouTuber apology when they've done something absolutely god awful, and they are forced to apologize for it. And then instantly they will apologize for 2 seconds and then get into like, oh, but I'm receiving death threats. Oh, but people are doing this to me and that to me. And it's so unfair, you guys. Stop it. It's the most basic ass YouTube defense ever. And it always makes you look like a huge pile of dog shit for including it, because it looks like sympathy bait, because that's what it is. I didn't include it in my Alex Myers video, but you can guess what he did. You can guess instantly what he did when he was called out for his bullshit. He spent 2 seconds being like, I'm sorry if you're offended, and then, oh, but everybody's attacking me. They're sending me death threats. They're sending me yada, yada, yada. That is the biggest YouTuber deflection. So people will feel bad for you and stop hating you. That's what she's doing. She's not doing it because she's genuinely upset. She's not doing it because of that. She's doing it because it's a common YouTube manipulation tactic.
A lot's happened since then. I was recording this around 3 weeks ago.
Okay,
in this clip, I'm talking about some of the stuff. Like, if you're a newer viewer, you may not be as familiar that I deal with a lot of like harassment.
I am a fan of you, my dear X. It's the religion itself I'm not a fan of. But I'm also not a fan of most organized religion. For a lot of reasons, but that's not for this video. That's not for this stream.
From a specific group of people who go in real life and all of these things. And so I'm going to be sharing a little bit about that in this clip, and just kind of like how it was impacting me when I was trying to gear up and be excited and happy about this one here. He's right there, just chilling. I think he's on his phone. I don't even know if he knows I'm recording right now. I've decided that I want to share this stuff because this is my reality, and this is stuff that I deal with all the time. And
I'm going to tell you, everybody does. I'm going to tell you that what somebody did with your information is the most common fucking prank for people that they don't like. This could have come from anybody. This could have come from your mom, to be honest with you. This is putting people on a list for Mormon missionaries or Jehovah Witnesses is the most common prank in the world, next to sending like the pizzas. That's what it is. And for her to go on this rant like it's the most malicious thing in the entire world, is it? Probably, because she has history with the Mormon church. But like, it's the most common prank. It's one of the most common pranks ever done.
A lot of it I don't talk about. There's a lot of stuff that's happened that you still don't know about, and I never talked about this while this was happening in real time, and it's been handled. So I'm going to be not only including...
It's also like, Mamo, the best girl, that's a great point. No reason to be a dick to the missionaries, because the missionaries don't have a say. Like, they're just told where to go. They're told what to do. They don't need all this bullshit. What she could have done is emailed them back, and I know it sucks, but they have your information now. What you were concerned about, they already have it. Just call. You can literally say, no, thank you. Listen, I'm not interested. Exactly, Corndog Katie. You can be like, hey, not interested. Bye. Don't contact me again. Don't come over to me. You didn't need to have to spout your life story. We're jumping the gun, but I promise, for people who have never seen this, you'll get to it. We'll get to it.
The clip here I'm talking about it, but I'm going to be inserting a clip that hasn't been seen publicly of when I was actually harassed.
Harassed is a strong word.
Which I'm about to explain. The reason I'm sharing this is I want to show what I was really going through and like what I was trying to push through emotionally, mentally, physically, when I was dealing with all of the stress and stress responses during this period of time. And it was all of this was the same day I filmed the Amazon unboxing. I filmed that video and all of these clips the day before he arrived. Hi, welcome to me. Don't know where or if this footage is getting used. Today is what, June 29th? Yeah. Lee gets here tomorrow. I am excited. However, yesterday, a reactor made a video talking about the clicky creepy crew people, and the fallout today has been insane for me.
I don't know what that is. I tried to find and figure out what that is. So if anyone can fill me in on the quirky creepy crew lore, I would be appreciative of it. But I tried to figure it out, but using her phrasing, I couldn't figure it out. But you're just being a baby. You're being a little whiny baby about it.
I literally didn't even do anything.
No, right, Misty. There's no reason to share any of this bullshit. There's no reason.
Technically, someone made a video about someone else, and I don't know if this will be public knowledge by the time these videos come out or not, but on top of the stuff I posted on X about the clicky creepy crew people and the updates about someone, we don't know who, impersonating me to file a privacy strike, and I just didn't want to become.
I hated that argument. I didn't cover that because it was with a lot of other like reaction channel drama, and I don't care enough about that, to be quite frank, unless somebody's doing something so egregious, like, I don't know, being a racist asshole, a transphobic asshole, a misogynistic asshole, or like actually threatening somebody's life. I just like, I didn't care about the stuff going on with Nikki T and Zachary Michael. But whatever. But that came with that aspect of it. And I can't believe she tried to pull that. I can't believe she tried to pull that, like somebody was impersonating me. What the fuck do you mean somebody was impersonating you? How if somebody was impersonating you, how would it get to your email? That you're implying that somebody's impersonating you, but if they were impersonating you, it wouldn't go to your email. If they were impersonating you, none of that would go to your email. It had to come directly from you, babe. It had to come directly from you. Like, it had to come. Should use name, just joined. Roz Love saying she's been stalked, harassed, traumatized. Exactly. Let the girls eat cake, Cam. Quirky, creepy crew, Cam, Nikki, and she includes the people she believes are buddy trolls. Got it. Okay, thank you. Okay, then it's the ZM video. Okay, now I understand. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let the girls eat cake. Princess Vanessa. What am I, FBI Frank? Dude, I am. That's what I am now. So I think it has to come from me, especially because it was a privacy strike, so it has to come from the person. If you got the email for it, babe, you made the claim. Like, I don't know what to tell you. YouTube isn't going to see who's claiming it and be like, oh, I'm going to forward this to the person they're alleging. They're going to send the privacy strike information to the person who sent the complaint. So that either means somebody hacked your email, and that's a crazy accusation to make, or they hacked your YouTube, which again is a crazy accusation to make for anybody. Jeepers creepers.
Thing. And so I didn't even want to talk about his video he made or anything. I wanted to ignore it this time because, like, I don't fucking like him, and I don't want to engage normally, but we did that, and I woke up to that.
It's also crazy to try to accuse somebody like a reactor of hacking into your account and like faking the privacy strike. It's okay. Girl, we've dealt with all this bullshit before. You're abusing the copyright system. We understand. We get it. You don't have to lie and make up a story that somebody hacked into your YouTube and is impersonating you, because that's just like not what happened. You know, all the frogs are in here, guys. We got the frogs in here today.
And at around the same time, I received an email that someone sent my information to the Mormon church, which, in case you don't know my past, I'm an ex-Mormon. And that email.
Ooh, Misty Dawn. Nikki said Rosie already admitted it was somebody Rosie knew that sent the privacy strike on her behalf. Which, you're abusing. It's abuse of the copyright system. Don't even get me started. Don't even forget me started.
It was received like right before noon, and like right before 4 p.m. the missionaries came to my house, and I recorded.
Okay, so this has been something that's been brought up a lot, and I'm going to reiterate this point as well. That is a 4-hour window of time for you to either email or call them and be like, hey, don't come to my fucking house. Explain it was a prank. Tell them not to come. And if they knock on your door anyway, despite you having it in writing, to the entire organization for them not to show up to your house, then you can submit, be like, hey, I respectfully asked you not to show up, and you did it anyway. But you just want to play the victim. You had 4 hours to type a simple email. You have Gmail on your phone. All you had to do was send that email, dog.
Recorded the evidence and everything. No fucking way.
And this is
Hi, I apologize.
And what's also disgusting, what I don't love about this either is these 2 missionaries did nothing wrong here. They are just doing what they are asked of, and they are uncensored. Their faces are in this video completely uncensored. She did not do her due diligence to censor out these people's faces and is now putting them in the position for targeted harassment. What the fuck is wrong with you, dude? Like, that kid, I'm not going to go back and show his face, but didn't look more than 18 to me. He looked younger than that. Why would you leave their faces uncensored? Why would you do that? Not only are you treating these Mormon missionaries like fucking garbage, but you're also leaving their faces uncensored? She didn't want to censor faces. She wanted to bully kids. Exactly, Pac-Man. She wanted to bully these people because they're involved in a church that supposedly caused her so much harm. Regardless of what anybody feels about any religion, like, you cannot blame the person. You blame the organization. You blame the religion. These kids, I'm calling them kids because they look like kids to me. As a 25-year-old woman, they look like kids. Why would you leave their faces uncensored? That is so fucked up of you. She's pulling the fetuses exactly hidden in Saruka. It wasn't you, Somchi. You, Somchi. I can't believe I'm gonna start the rumor. Somchi sent the email. I'm just kidding. No, they did not. They would never do that. I know no one in my chat would do that. We all know here, I believe in staying as far away as possible, reacting from the sidelines, pointing and laughing. Like, they're the court jester and we're the queens. We're the princesses. I believe in staying as far away as possible. The copyright claim came from Chicken Farm. Is that why Chicken Farm changed their identity? Because they were getting clocked for it? Is that why? Oh my God! Is that why there was that comparison to Gabby Hanna? Is that why? Because Chicken Farm directly went after a reactor the way that Gabby Hanna's fans were told to? Remember from that one stream I was talking about where we were reacting to something that was supposedly in the new stream and I couldn't find what it was at all? Is that why? TJ, they tend to be kids barely out of 16, many of them. Oh, yeah. Again, I wasn't Mormon, but I grew up around so many of them that I just kind of know this information at this point. Like, most of them can start a mission when they're 16. 99% of the time, it's 18, it's right after high school. But still, they're kids. They're kids. Like, even if at max they're 20, like, that's still an 18-year-old. You at 30 fucking 5 are trauma dumping and bullying a 18-year-old. Also, since those are 2 elders and not sisters, all she had to do was say she was the only one home and they would have left. Thank you, Mad Yikes on Bikes. Yeah.
I'm an ex-Mormon.
And you can, oh my God.
And I'm a content creator. And someone took my email.
I wish I'd edited this to blur their faces out. Sorry, guys. I know I'm complaining about it, but I didn't think about downloading this and just like editing it. Shit, sorry guys. She sucks. Yeah, Mom Amy. She does. Like, this is egregious. Like, this is unbelievably egregious. Trauma dumping on strangers and putting their faces in like it's their fault.
I've been being harassed and stalked, as you can see from the sign, for about 2 years. I'm gonna be blunt. I have religious trauma. I don't want to talk to you guys.
I don't care about your religious trauma.
I get it. I was raised in the church. Can you guys like update them and tell you guys to not come back here, because I just got the email like this morning. So can you please not come back? I know you guys are just doing.
Also, like, I have a couple more Mormons and ex-Mormons in the chat. Could she not just lie and say she was excommunicated? Can she not lie? Will they look it up, or can she just fucking lie to them? Someone answered, elders cannot be alone with a woman and the sisters cannot be alone with a man. Ooh. It says something like soliciting. Hidden and Saruka, a lot of kids love mission work, and I can't imagine how those kids left. Dude, me too. Like, randomly trauma dump. And, like, the fact that she has her phone out recording also probably made them feel so weird and scared. Yes, and there has to be an adult. Okay. She didn't have this trauma when they were giving her money. That's a great point, Mom made me too. It's also the fact that, like, she's okay with the church and okay with what they did when they were providing assets for her. Again, I'm not religious. I didn't go to church. I don't have religious trauma in any way like that. So I don't know if I'm one to talk because I have no experience in the subject matter personally, but that feels hypocritical. No? Rosie said she was alone. All she had to say was she's not interested.
What you believe is right, and I know, I get it. I mean, no disrespect. Can you please not?
Oh, Craig's ad is a scam. Thank you, corn dog.
Katie. Thank you so much. I hope you guys have a good day. Bye.
I have religious.
Why they didn't traumatize her. They don't need to know that. Again, all she had to do was say, and she should know this if she's like an ex-Mormon. She should know that all she has to do is say she's alone. There's a spider on my wall and it's staring at me, but that's beside the point. When I was younger, they would drop by and ask for my parents. Okay. Thank you, Mau Mau. They refused to pay her college. True. Trauma about the children. First, they were just moving around. These parents were praying for Girl World. And that was something I brought up too. It's the fact that, like, if I had this religious trauma, I wouldn't be going out of my way to ask for prayers. I would accept them because that's the right and the kind thing to do. But to go out of my way and be like, if you believe in prayer, pray for me. What? Again, to trauma up on the children, to like cry in front of them, make it feel like it's their fault, when all she had to do was, it was 4 hours between that email being sent and the missionary showing up at her door. All she had to do was either email or call and be like, take my name off this fucking list. Do not come to my house. Please do not show up to my house. And that way it's in writing and more enforceable than whatever video she just took. I just can't believe taking that video, putting those potentially minors, or at least 18-year-olds, at risk with their faces completely unblurred. Couldn't she just say no thanks? Yeah. If her parents are still involved, that would get them in trouble. Which is also crazy because she continues in the other stream to like dodge if her mom is still affiliated with the Mormon church or not.
Trauma. And that's what's like, what I just want to say about that is the point is psychological torment. That's the point. The point is cruelty.
Well, yes. People who do this prank do not do it for like it to be fun. They do it to be an asshole. But for her to act like it's some targeted attack when this is one of the most common ways to prank people over the internet, it's not dissimilar to people signing people up for like Trump campaigns. Like it's not dissimilar to that at this point. Like people will submit your information to the Mormon church. Like that's a prank. It's not uncommon. I get it. It's very oddly specific with Rosie, and whoever decided to prank her might have done it with that in mind. But like to pretend like this isn't some really common prank is disingenuous.
The point is to trigger me. The point is to hurt me. I don't really want to dig deeper into all the drama and bullshit, but I just got out of the shower and blew dried my hair.
And what did that have to do with anything?
My brother's going to be home soon with a grocery order. I want to film.
What did that have to do with anything? What does anything you are saying right now have to do with like literally fucking anything?
I want to film and be like excited. I want to film a grocery haul. And then I need to also film the unboxing, and I need to film the unboxing and edit out the presents I got from my boyfriend. And
I'm going to say something. There are streamers who get swatted. There are streamers who have the SWAT team show up to their fucking house and they still continue the stream. Hey, SS Sniper Wolf showed up to Jack's Film's house, posted the outside of his house to her 5 million followers, and he still proceeded to post content and work on his channel. I'm just saying, acting like this happens to only you is a ridiculous sentiment to share ever.
That video is going to go up before the grocery haul and before any of this, because I don't know how any of this is going to go. Trying to navigate all of this while like being stalked like this is just...
And here we have her conflating words again. Here we have her conflating fucking words again. Because in what world is this stalking? Again, I have said, you know what? I'll Google it. I will Google how often people email the Mormon church as a prank. How often are Mormon Aries sent to houses as a prank? Yeah, okay. One of the reasons it's not there's no actually any specific data, but it does say it's fairly common using like collected data from like Reddit threads and stuff like that. Um to continue streaming is weird too though. I think so too, but like whatever, they don't stop the grind. The point of that statement was like people continue with their jobs when something like this happens. You know what I mean? Like they continue with their lives. They continue going on and don't like do this shit to manipulate the audience.
Exhausting.
Oh, but her using the conflating language, right? So one thing that gets me with the conflating language is like there's no proof that this is any of the people that have been consistently doing this. Again, it can be anybody. You can go on the Church of Latter-day Saints website and put anybody's email and address information. And unfortunately, Rosie, you haven't been careful, so your address is public information because you haven't been careful. That's on you, babe. And so because there's freaks out there, that's why you got to be so unbelievably careful. You have to be so unbelievably careful. So to claim that it's like a stalking situation when it's probably just somebody taking the piss out of you is unbelievably crazy. This is why a lot of people have issues trusting the things that you say because you conflate your language so heavily.
Just exhausted. It's crazy. I was literally updating my evidence channel about because I realized.
Let's see. Oh, I thought those were the two guys. Again, why do you need to bring all this up? You don't need to bring all of this shit up to the email either. You don't need to do that. Oh my God! She's so dumb! People are just, oh my God, she's such a fucking idiot, dude. Like, she's quite literally the dumbest person I've ever met. Because now your email is still in here. So even if you go through all of this, somebody can do it again. I'm assuming it's like an evidence channel either on like a Discord or whatever to like put a case file together for the people who've been stalking her or whatever. But this is so stupid, girl. The email is there in plain sight. Somebody's going to do it again. IQ of a literal bumblebee.
It's like a few hours have passed, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to document the.
It's also, again, she's like, well, I was in the middle of typing this and they showed up. You had 4 hours. You had 4 hours to type that email. 4. Now, I promise you, you A, didn't need to include all the trauma dumping in the email, and B, it shouldn't have taken you 4 hours. It should have taken you 10, 15 minutes at most. Be like, don't fucking come to my house. I'm done. I don't want this. This was a prank. Don't come to my house. And be like, and lie. I'm a woman. I live alone. Don't come to my house.
Mormon thing, because I've successfully avoided the local wards getting my personal information because I'm not excommunicated. The process of excommunication is like really obnoxious, and I don't want to go through it. I don't want to talk to them. I don't want to deal.
And she says all of this like there's not widely accessible companies. If you do one Google search, that will help you get excommunicated from the church, but I digress. Oliver's personal assistant. Ooh. Who's Oliver? She is just encouraging more of this by bringing this online. The best thing to do is keep it private and stop giving these people attention. 100%. And she's also doing that again. She left the email public. All you have to do to get the Mormons to start bothering you is anybody can sign anybody's email up on the Church of Latter-day Saints. So you left the email open. And I don't know if it's like the same business email. She might put it in her description. I don't know. Does she? Now, one thing I'm going to tell you. I know for certain people, it helps them to keep an email in their, at least like their TikTok bios, is because it does give them brand deals. Make a separate fucking email, because clearly that's her only email. Mad Yikes on bikes. You just have to send in a request to move records. No need for excommunication. You need them done with this, and they will remove your records. It's not rocket scientists. Snow Bear found a website, and they'll do it for you. And you know what's crazy? For someone who doesn't watch reaction channels, Corn Dog Katie, she brings up that exact same website that a Snow Bear brought up.
Deal with all that. So I just am technically inactive. That's what most people do. Honestly, I don't want to go through the process. I don't.
It's also like, again, why are you putting? It's so easy to get this. That's why people do it, because it's an easy prank. Why do you have your email publicly available? Why do you have that?
Like, it's ritualistic and weird, and they won't just like remove you. Like, you have to go through a whole thing, and I'm not doing it. But because they did this, they now have my information. I did explain the situation as succinctly as I could and just asked them to not come back, and they were very like kind and understanding, and I was very polite to them because it's not their fault.
You were not, though. You absolutely were not polite to them. You screamed and you cried at them. Like, you were, and again, you recorded them and put their faces on the internet. That's not being polite. That's being a fucking jackass.
But I've done that before, and I know they're going to come back, because that's what they do when they swap out missionaries. They don't, once they have your information, they just like check, they just bother you. I've lived here for years.
I don't think that's true. I actually, fun fact, don't think that's true at all. Now, I'm not a Mormon, I don't know, but I don't think that's true. Can any of my resident Mormons in the chat answer that? Will they just keep coming back, or will they just mark you off? I don't know. I know with the JWs, they will come back. I assume that the emails also attach your PayPal, so removing that will remove an income source. Probably, dude. And it's just crazy that she doesn't think to set up a new email for business versus personal. Did Rosie go on a mission? No. Or threaten to call the cops if they don't stop. Exactly. There's options. You have options.
And they never had my address. I'm trying really hard to rally.
I feel like they did, though. I feel like since you're so evasive with the fact that your mom is still in the church, I feel like they did have your address. I feel like, hey, it's because they rely on notes left for them by missionaries before them. As long as the kids made the notes, you're good. So yeah, you just have to make sure that they write down the notes that don't come back.
Boyfriend deserves the best birthday he's ever had, and I'm gonna make it happen, come hell or high water.
She's acting like somebody blew up her house. She's acting like somebody threatened to bomb her house when it was the Mormon missionaries showing up at her door.
And I'm gonna push through feeling this sick. I've been nauseous all day.
Girl, and hey, people will show up to work and do their jobs when they're like missing a limb.
I've taken my anti-anxiety meds and my nausea medications, and they're not helping.
Your expired ones because you haven't seen a doctor? And probably explains the nausea.
Because the symptoms are so bad. I'm disabled, dude.
I think that got me. That right there is what got me, because she's talking about like all the excuses for reasons she can't do the things around the house. She can't do this, that, and the other. And I think this entire situation finally set me off, because she's like, I'm disabled, and acting like this whole thing was a huge slap in the face for a disability. It got me so enraged. Because again, there are so many people that have it worse, and she loves to call out classism and ableism, but she refuses to ever acknowledge the immense amount of privilege that she has. Like, Rosie has an immense amount of privilege because she has family that is willing to tolerate her and house her and shelter her. There's a lot of people that are in her position and worse that do not have that option. And she refuses to ever recognize that privilege and continues to whine and cry about how the system is failing her and she can't do anything because, I'm too poor. I can't do this, that, and the other. But you have somebody who is letting you live in their home. You don't buy all of the groceries. Your bills are minimal at best. And you still have the audacity to sit here and fucking cry and complain. You know what? And I don't talk about this often. I've mentioned before my dad was diagnosed with cancer. You know what he did? A disability going through chemotherapy. He worked a 90-hour work week 1 week. Show the fuck up to your job and shut the fuck up. because you have a privilege so many other people don't. And you never acknowledge that privilege that you have. And it's so disgusting to scream and cry at everybody else for classism, ableism, when you are sitting here only in the position that you are able to be in because you have an immense amount of privilege with the family that you have. And you know what's crazy? What's crazy? Your actually disabled brother is the one fucking taking care of you. And isn't that crazy? Isn't that disgusting? He's the one driving your ass around. He's the one doing all your grocery pickups. He's the one doing all of this, that, and the third. He's the actually disabled one here. Fuck me, dude.
I don't deserve this. You know that TikTok that I made that went viral that got over like 1 million views? The audio was talking about fake it till you make it with confidence. I'm really gonna have to put that to the test today because I'm gonna have to put on a brave face for that unboxing. And I really wanted to make a vlog where I made my boyfriend one of his favorite cakes is carrot cake.
So I'm hard of hearing because I get to be. So because I'm hard of hearing, do I get to be selective with what I said here? Yes. And I say you can, Smooksy. Absolutely. I make the rules now. It just gets me. It gets me so bad because like, and I think this one really set me off because I've had these feelings about Rosie for a while, and it's fun to like laugh and make fun of her, but it's like this is an immense amount of privilege that she refuses to realize and recognize. Like absolutely. What if I want to talk to them? Exactly. Like I don't understand. I don't understand this level of disillusionment. Because the fact that she's admitted several times that she would be destitute without her family. She would be destitute without them. And yet, when people tell you to get your shit together because you are in your mid-30s and you are still bumming off of your disabled brother and your parents, and you refuse to save your money in a correct way, and you are 30 years old, you're over 30 years old, it's classist and ableist. No, it's not. Because there are people who are in worse positions than you. There are people that are far worse than you will ever be taking care of this shit. Because they don't have the privilege of being able to live at home with mommy and daddy.
I want to make him a carrot cake. And I need to make the cake today. And I would like to do the crumb coat today if possible. And then put it up and like finish decorating it either tomorrow or on his birthday. I'm very excited about that. I ordered his birthday present like on the 23rd. And I think it might not be coming till the 3rd, and I'm pissed. I got him like his main present. I did get him some extra things, so he'll have some things to open that I know he'll be really happy about. But I'm just bummed. I really want to try to find the energy to wrap his gifts before he gets here tonight. I'm probably...
And this is also going what I'm saying. She's like, I just want to find the energy. You never have the energy for anything because you don't know how to take care of yourself because you are incapable of being a human being at the age of 35. You are incapable of being. And like, I say this as somebody who's gone through unbelievable hardships and I've had to work my ass off to get to where I am and just be like a person because I haven't been afforded the privileges of a family that could house me, a family that had money. I wasn't afforded those things. I watched my dad work his ass off while undergoing chemotherapy. And there are people you see, I mean, I'm sure you've all seen, you've gone to like a Walmart or a grocery store and there's somebody who's working at the checkout counter and they're missing limbs or they're very clearly physically or mentally disabled and they're still getting out there and doing a job because they have to in order to survive and live and pay for the things that they need, especially when you are disabled and you need extra care and extra medication because unfortunately the American healthcare system is a fucking joke.
Not going to be sleeping because of the excitement.
No, so you don't crumb coat cream cheese icing. Listen to Corn Dog Katie. You don't crumb coat that shit. Also, crumb coating a carrot cake is a choice.
And he has a really early flight. I'm going to sit lay here for a minute and just like breathe and then fake it till I make it.
I bet she makes box carrot cake. No, whatever she's going to make, she's going to put like flour, sugar, and like whole carrots in the cake. I bet you $100 that's what we're going to see. Everybody's seeing me more angry at Rosie than I've been ever. Because I just think that with Amber Lynn, the delusion is like so obvious, but for Rosie, there's a what I've said about Rosie is the most dangerous thing about her is there's a conviction in what she's saying. Like she believes this bullshit, and this kind of bullshit and rhetoric is so harmful. This continuous victim mentality is gross because you are a grown-ass woman. You're a grown-ass woman and life hasn't shit on you the way it could shit on other people. Like Rosie really genuinely believes she's had it worse than anybody else in this fucking world. And you have not. You have not, like, you have never known struggle a day in your life. And it's very clear. It's very clear you've never known real struggle.
I'll fake it till I make it.
Maddie Ikes on Bike. Someone sent her a copy of the Book of Mormon musical to her. Do you think the Book of Mormon musical triggers her? Do you think Trey Stone and Matt Parker trigger her?
Hi.
Rosie is very Magic Short Bus. Rosie is more mentally ill than the other girls. I think we get a lot of like histrionic diagnosis with Amber. I see it much more in Rosie. To be so honest with you, I see it more in Rosie than I do Amber. Like Amber, I see the histrionic personality disorder. Rosie, I really see it. Not to like armchair diagnose her and then give her something else to talk about, but it's just, it's a dangerous mentality to push out all of these buzzwords that make people think that they're horrible and awful people. Because in the society we are, in the very like chronically online society we are, being labeled as classist and ableist is some of the worst thing that you can possibly be. And to throw around that terminology for people who are judging you because you are a grown fucking woman and unable to provide for yourself when you have no really debilitating physical disability. And like, again, PTSD is a very real disability. There's nothing to be argued about that. But you chose a job that was going to directly affect your mental health, because YouTube and content creation is going to affect your mental health more than anything. That wasn't a smart career choice, babe.
Welcome to me. Today we have a pretty big Walmart haul. It's a
Olive, I found out what Amber's doing to manipulate her TikTok. She's filming her what I ate in a days and jumping jack TikToks in one day and spreading out to 2 days to make it seem like she's doing more. Oh yeah, I agree. It's very obvious. It's very obvious because like the outfits don't really change and the body doesn't really change and the hair doesn't really change and the makeup doesn't change, which like could be her just sleeping in the same outfit and the hair and makeup. But I believe it's just her filming, like bulk filming. And with TikTok, it's really easy to bulk film and it's so quick to bulk film. Like when I was posting at least 4 to 5 TikToks a day, I would bulk record like 4 to 5 every morning before I'd go to work. And then just kind of post them as the week would progress in whatever order I wanted to. Careful, Mad X on Bikes. Chris probably lurking will blame you for the next troll. Dude, if Quirky blames Mad Yikes on Bikes, we all ride at fucking dawn. All right. We put our spears and our bow and arrows and we get ready to go.
Mix of stuff. I have big plans for my boyfriend's birthday in 2 days. And so I got stuff for that. I got stuff for him while he's here. Just some general groceries and general like birthday supplies. I'm excited to show you guys what's going on. I apologize for my general demeanor. Today is June 29th. And you guys won't see this for a while, but a lot is happening offline in my life right now, obviously, but also other stuff that I'm not talking about here either.
What's crazy is you don't have to include any of this, by the way. What would get people to not do half of the shit that they do to you, or like the pranks, the trolling, the constant hateful TikToks, if you never address it? If you never address any of this shit, any of like the nitpicky criticisms, whatever, it's just going to fade away. Because people have no motivation to do it. It's one of the reasons like why rage baiting is so huge at the moment, because rage bait elicits a very strong reaction from people. And so when somebody posts something on TikTok or on Twitter that's very intentionally rage bait, it's going to get them views and money because that was the point. But if you don't respond to the rage bait, the trolling comments, any of this, and don't ever bring attention to it, they're not going to do it. But you want it because you're a perpetual victim.
As well as online. And I don't want to focus on that in this moment. So, but I am kind of struggling with my physical symptoms, and I can't help it. So it's either
you really could though. You could like actually do research into what will help you beyond medication for the physical symptoms. You really could, because you're talking about joint pain and blah, blah, blah. Have you ever decided to wear a compression glove or a compression? Like, shut their hands up. Wear a compression glove. Wear compression pants. Wear compression arm things. You have an Amazon wish list. I don't see any of that shit on there.
Not do this and ruin the plans I've had for months, or
Thank you, Magic Short Bus. My dad is good now for people concerned. My dad's great. He still has neuropathy in his like limbs because of the chemotherapy, but he's doing great. But yeah, he was in a position where he just had to work despite, you know, he would come from chemo and have to go straight to work and work overnights, work 90-hour work weeks. Like, people have to do it. And it's not to be like, oh, my dad had it worse than everybody else. It's like there's examples of people everywhere that are dealing with the worst thing possible, some of the worst disabilities, some of the worst debilitating shit, and they have to just go out and do their job. Because unfortunately, the American healthcare system is a joke.
I push through. So I'm doing the latter. I am excited because we have I have like a whole menu planned for my boyfriend's birthday, and
have you asked what he wants to do? Have you asked if he would like to go see the sun? Have you asked if he would like to go outside today?
And I got him some of his favorite things. So let's get.
Hi, Andrea. You missed the crash out. You missed a dainty crash out. I got so mad at Rosie. I was not gonna go.
Get into it. I see right here. This is what I'm planning for breakfast for his birthday.
Somebody say I just bought a wrist brace because I was getting hand pain from my hobbies. I'm considering getting a wrist brace because of my job. I'm kind of getting like trigger finger carpal tunnel. Like, those things may not be medication, but they can help. And the fact that you are willfully ignorant, and instead of like buying those things, you're like, well, I'm going to get more of the sugar packets because that's going to help my life and help me improve, and not potentially a wrist brace or like finger or like compression gloves.
Well, that sucks. But these are really, really delicious, and they're just like pre-made cinnamon rolls from Walmart. These specific ones are really good. They're normally really pretty, but I don't know if this was Walmart or my brother, to be honest. But he did me such a big favor, so it's not that big of a deal. They'll still taste good even if they're not that pretty. Since dinner's gonna be very involved, I'm making entree and I'm making ribeye steak as an entree, and then I'm making like 3 sides. I think this is breakfast for his birthday. Oh, here. So my boyfriend and I have very different health needs. I'm not going into detail on that, but Walmart was actually having a deal with their Walmart Cash where if you got 2 of these, you got this basically the cost of one of them back in Walmart Cash to use on groceries later on. So it's kind of like a BOGO, but kind of not, because you still have to spend the money, right? Kind of like a rebate, I guess. These are his favorite insurers. They've really been helping him in his health goals. Oh, no,
I love the fact. I love the fact that he has to use insurance. It's not funny, guys. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's funny to me, though. I love the fact that he has to use the insurance. I'm going to choose to believe it's for Remily, all right? I'm going to choose to believe it. Like, hello, you're going to get coffee? Don't get this. Whatever you're doing, don't get the insurer, Andrea. Don't get the insurer. What the fuck? Because it's like I've been on the cusp of trying to figure out if that's a 12-year-old boy or an 87-year-old man, and I think I'm starting to figure it out. I think we're starting to figure it out, guys.
I don't like coffee. These are caffeinated. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I would never drink. This is too milky this is not for me. Oh, but I did get him 2 of these, and I wanted him to try a different one that he hasn't had yet. And these are cheaper. So these are just regular nutrition shakes. They're lower in protein. Behind me, I did get him, that's his Mountain Dew. I got a restock of the cream Dr. Pepper and all that, and a Diet Cherry Coke. Because I don't even know if I've actually tried that before. I don't remember. I think I got like 6 of these as well. The Fuji Apple guys. I think they might have gotten rid of my Skittles fizzy waters. Like, I don't know if it's permanent or temporary. So I'm gonna hold off on reacting because I'm gonna be pretty upset. Pretty upset. Oh yeah, these are just for me. They're.
What the fuck should you just have? I got distracted. What? Fuji Apple? God, what the fuck, girl? Can't you just drink water? Can't you just drink water? Can't you just fucking drink water? Why can't you just drink water?
Skittles fizzy waters. Like, I don't know.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold the fucking phone here. She does this, and then in the live stream we're gonna get to next, she's like, I will never touch a LaCroix because it just tastes like TV static. Is that not the same thing? Is what you have in your hand not the same thing?
Permanent or temporary. So I'm gonna hold off on reacting because I'm gonna be pretty upset. Pretty upset. Oh yeah, these are just for me. They're a couple boxes of off-brand Hot Pockets. In fact, I might eat some of this tonight because I want no dishes. I have a lot to do in the kitchen today. I already defrosted the carrots.
but I need to like make a carrot cake and shit. So that's gonna go in there. And then oh yeah, and then they put it. That's weird. I don't know why they did that, but I had to contribute to the chicken nugget budget, so we got a bag of nugs. So that's all bitch in there. Oh, and we got bacon. And I ordered, so this is the second time they've given me this kind of Italian sausage when I ordered the cheaper kind that I like the ground one in the black package. So I don't know if it's just they're constantly out or what, but it was the only substitution of everything I ordered. And then for his birthday, I splurged and I did get 2 of my.
Interesting as Remily is there, it's nonstop drinking soda and getting high. I've said this before and I'll say it again too. If you have to like continuously be doing any kind of substance around your partner, that's not a good relationship. If you can only like exist around them in a non-sober mindset, like, please.
Favorite kinds of ribeye. Oh, good. One of these is a lot cheaper because it's smaller. Cool. Good. Okay, because it was going to charge me like $32, I think, but this in total is like $26, $27.
I don't care about this anymore. That was the missionary stuff was the stuff I cared about. If you see the true crime in the corner, no, you don't. Not the Odyssey cast members either. I'm going to see the Odyssey this weekend. I'm so excited. Let's get to the. Yeah, I started in the middle because I wanted a thumbnail.
I really do like your shirt today, by the way. Thank you. Yeah, it's one of my favorites.
Pause. I don't want to hear her talk. I don't know why I'm so good at like getting the really ugly thumbnails of Rosie. I don't know why. I do that.
Y'all will know about my demeanor the minute he's gone. You're gonna know. So
I love that he has to like put on the headphones to even tolerate being around Rosie for an evil for a while. Like,
so we're just chilling. We're gonna be making like I said, I'm gonna be making a creamy chicken enchilada to make sure he looks like he's rocking out. I don't think he's wearing headphones. I think he's just vibing on pure vibes.
No, I'm wearing headphones.
I'm a liar. You are wearing headphones. You're right. He's vibing to music.
I just got one out. So.
Honestly, I'm so used to seeing them. I didn't realize they're there sometimes. Hi, Claudia. Hi, everyone coming in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can't wait to see how they turn out. Me too, Blake Space. Because I don't have a recipe. I used to make, like, my mom used to make a dish like this. So I'm just gonna slap some shit together that I like and roll it up and put some enchilada sauce and bing, bang, boom, done. Because, like, look. This style of enchilada is considered Midwestern. This is not like authentic enchiladas. Let's all agree on that right now. Okay. Yes, he is wearing my butterfly glasses.
Who would willingly want a Midwest enchilada? As a vegetarian, who would want that?
Whoa.
Why did it have to?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Get big again. She almost showed her tatas. I missed that. Why did she almost show her tatas, TJ? We almost got flashier. I'm gonna go back. Wait, I want to experience it. I was doing something. Thank you for liking the stream. Everybody follow what on the way it says and like the stream.
You're right. He's vibing to music.
I just got one out. So
honestly, I'm so used to seeing them. I didn't realize they're there sometimes. Hi, Claudia. Hi, everyone coming in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Can't wait to see how they turn out. Me too, Blake Space. Because I don't have a recipe. I used to make, like, my mom used to make a dish.
Again, I'm going to ask a question. Has she ever had a recipe for anything? I also realize that when I do these streams, when I get to like the live chat, can I move this? Can I move her? No, that's the logo. Oops. I want to move my little guy. I want to move my little guy to the side so we can read the chat. I want to move the oh, gone. Now I'm gone. Oh my god. I'm not able. I pay for StreamYards. Why can't I move it? I want to see the stream. Can I move? Oh, I can. Okay, perfect. We're gonna move myself right here. Okay. We're moving my little guy over here so we can see the chat because I realize that for some people they like to see the chat. Everybody's all the time, no matter who I'm with. Smooksy, you're allowed. Whatever I say, complaining about Remington, you're allowed to do it. It's only a problem when he does it. Weird she calls him Sweet Pea, that part. And it's just like, I think the relationship age gap is weird. And then when she does shit that's like a grandma nickname to their child.
Like this. So I'm just going to slap some shit together that I like and roll it up and put some enchilada sauce and bing, bang, boom, done. Because, like, Look, this style of enchilada is considered Midwestern. This is not like authentic enchiladas. Let's all agree on that right now. Okay. Yes, he is wearing my butterfly glasses. Hi, Dad. Oh, whoa.
Ew. Don't ever.
What are you talking about?
Guys,
Yeah, what are you talking about, Dad?
Where did I miss the tit flash?
That's the same thing.
Babe. Oh, thank you, Haley.
I want.
You bought a membership? Thank you so much.
Is the rumor going around true that like Chicken Parm, Barry McCulkiner is changing the profile pictures to other reactors? The second she changes mine, let me know, because I actually drew that and I'll kill them. I drew that with my own bare hands.
Lauren, thank you for being here.
Yes.
I love birthday, Barry. I wish I had your stamina. I'm exhausted today. Honestly, I'm pretty tired myself.
I can't say anything. I'm 28 and your boyfriend's 36. I call him Honey Bunny and he calls me Love Dove. Okay, but that's cute. And also you're 28. Like your frontal lobe is fully developed, frog on a log. Like you've gone through it. You've been aware.
I'm just chilling. We've yeah, anyway, but yeah.
They are
Just in good spirits.
Me too.
Can you give us a sneak?
That's what this was referencing to Barry. Yes, I had heard that was the tea that like I don't remember what channel. I think I was watching Zachary and Michael, and Zachary Marie was talking about the fact that Barry McCulkiner was changing the profiles to different reactors. I don't know if that's true because clearly right now it's Poot Lovato. Yeah, you are fully realized, Frog and a Log. You have sentience.
And what we should expect for the next vlog? Yeah, I make cake. I make a cake. I don't get to decorate it in the next vlog, but he's such a
It's gonna be the
always...
worst cake I've ever seen. It's gonna be so bad. It's gonna be so awful and gross and uggy wuggy.
Being busy. Oh yeah, I didn't even ask. Thank you for making my water.
No, you're welcome. It's just automatic.
Oh, you're so sweet. Love watching your cooking. Thank you, AC. You can't wait for this. Hey, chemist.
Guys, I really wish we could just turn this off and watch X-Men 97, but unfortunately, if we did that, this entire stream would get taken down. But like that would be more fun, right? That if we just watch X-Men 97.
Chemist. For shame. Yeah, so I got the first vlog out. You guys are so cute together. Thank you, Blank Space. Yeah.
That's a lot. Why are you lying?
It's a really good day. It's been pretty chill vibes. For sure.
Thank you. Carrot cake is gonna look like a turd. Do you want to hear, guys? I have a fun story about carrot cake. It's not fun, but there's a friend I used to be friends with that reminds me actually a lot of Rosie. And when I was explaining Rosie to my personal friends that kind of know what I do, I was like, yeah, new girl alert. I was like, she's just like insert ex-friend here. But for that ex-friend, it was her grandfather's like 98th birthday or some shit like that. Very old man, served in World War II. And she refused to make his birthday cake. Her own grandfather, mind you, refused to make his birthday cake because it was carrot cake and it grossed her out. Mind you, carrot cake also grosses me out. I cannot handle texture, but I made the carrot cake for her fucking grandpa. I was like, what? So, like, how much do you want to bet that, like, vlog is just gonna be Remy making the cake and not Rosie? Also, like, I'm never gonna call him Lee, guys. So if you're ever expecting me to, like, properly refer to him, I'm never doing it.
He left. Oh, we're back with the...
What?
You know,
He's vibing.
He's kind of looking like a really, really bootleg version of Scott Summers. I'm very X-Men coded right now. It was very kind of me, Andrea. That man was so nice. He was such a nice man. That was also with that specific friend, not the first time I had made a birthday cake because she didn't want to for somebody else that I was not close to at all. It's in the freezer frozen. It's a girl. Did that friend credit you for making it because they know they didn't piggyback for no? And it was like he was such a sweet old man, very clearly like super old and wasn't cognitive. And I'm like, I'm not gonna like, as much as she was awful, I'm not gonna like. If he was so excited, he's like, my granddaughter made me a birthday cake, and I was like, I'm not gonna hurt his feelings. Like, I'm not gonna hurt his. He's a sweet old man. He fought in World War II. Hey, I'm not gonna hurt his feelings. He fought in World War II.
I
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're so right. You're so right,
No
Bessie.
idea.
Amber Beck 2.0. No, this is really giving like the Beck era, which is why I think that this is gonna be like more nefarious than we think. I'm sure we're gonna get a tell-all of Remington bolt action rifle at the end of all of this. Because while I do agree he's a grown man and he can do what he wants and he knew what he was signing up for, I think this is more nefarious than either of them anticipated. Again, I don't think he's great either. I think this guy fucking sucks. I think he has love bombing tendencies, which I'm sorry. This doing all her stuff for you can't tell me it's not love bombing. Andrea, poor thing. Yeah, it would have been. It's so that's why I wasn't gonna be like, actually, I made the cake. I never let him know because he was just a nice old man. It was his house. He was so kind. There was a lot of one day we'll get some like lore drops and like maybe a members only, and I can lore drop to you guys.
All right, let's get started. We're gonna do oil or the butter's right here. I have like this much butter left. I'm gonna just saute in butter. Actually, I'm gonna save the butter for the onions. Bell peppers I'm gonna put in bell peppers first. I can't decide if I'm gonna cook them separately.
I'm gonna say, guys, I don't know how to make an enchilada. I know most of them have. I know you can get some without meat, but most of them have meat. So I've never learned how to make it. So I cannot judge this one in terms of like how she's making it, but I will.
Serve together. I think he did slice up all three of the bell peppers. So thank you, love. Hello, Island Goth Girl. What's your necklace have on it? Yeah, so I showed this a while ago. My boyfriend made this for me.
Yeah, read a recipe. Like all she has an iPad now, so like all she has to do is pull up like all recipes on her iPad. I'm like, do they have a printer? Just print it out. Like, why is she so averse to recipes? What do you think Gordon Ramsay learned by just shoving stuff into a pot? No.
For me when I went to visit him in Texas. And it's a little butterfly on a honeycomb like medallion thing. And he got the stuff from Michael's and made it for me.
What did she just say? What bug did she just call that?
And it's a little butterfly on a honeycomb like medallion thing.
Babe, that's a bee. Babe, why do you think why do you think a butterfly would be on the honeycomb? Babe, that's a bee. My brother in Christ, that's a bee.
Thing. And he got the stuff from Michael's and made it for me.
It's a bee.
Wow, that's so disgusting. Wow, what a hateful, evil thing to say about someone.
What'd they say? Now I want to know. Wait, I want to know. No Medhikes on bikes. That was a bee. There's a bee. Not the bees. Did I date myself with the Wicker Man reference? I say it was I'm 25.
Yeah, I love this necklace too. Yeah, absolutely.
It's ugly.
Hey, Alex. Sweetie, could you hand me the plates of veggies when you have a moment? Oh, they're in my reach. Oh, sorry. I didn't know that. My apologies. I thought they were still over there.
You guys know sometimes I get like stuff in like the subreddits and stuff about what's the haps in Girl World and like the Rosie community and stuff like that. And sometimes I think that like us in this, we're in our own little like world. Because I look at some of the stuff because I get like notifications for those subreddits and I see stuff and I'm like, what is happening? I feel like we're in our own little bubble over here. I think we're in our own little bubble because I give you a break from Girl World. You can go to my channel and like bitch about Michaela Nagara if you want.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, are you talking about the one with like his hand and my hand? Like, yeah, that's the picture I used, right? Yeah, I was like, yeah. I have to see the community post because I don't think I did a photo dump that day. I think I just did the single photo. Yeah, he took that photo of me on his phone, by the way.
Gay. That was mean. There was no need for me to say that, actually. Oh, I've been in that mood. Not to keep talking about X-Men 97, but if you guys are watching X-Men 97 and you watched the newest episode, I need Charles to be so for real right now.
Reactive hypoglycemia. I don't know what that is.
Well, you could Google it. Hey, you have an iPad. You could Google it.
Zeffy told me to tell you. Tell Lee, don't forget to put the water jug back in the fridge so your water stays cold.
Thank you so much.
everybody listen? I'm gonna guys. I'm gonna say something, and you're all gonna point and be like, "Dainty, how fucking dare you?" Why is everybody just shitting on him? What did he do? What did he do? What did he do? Look, I get to shit on him because I made that a bit, right? I get to do it because I made it a bit, and it's funny when I do it. Why are we making fun of him for leaving the Brita out?
Thank you. How would I have ever have known without your help?
That's so funny.
And sometimes maybe it's just because I can't read tone that well. When he said that, I think he's genuinely mad at her. I don't know. I'm making up rumors.
I would have forgotten.
Yeah, definitely. Thank you. I got this secondhand from a girl in 2019. It's a Tory dress / top you like can't get anymore. I stay in this thing. I love this. I love this top. I wear it kind of like a top, but
so just like somebody else that we know who wears Tory dresses as tops. Mom Amy 23. I don't care for Michaela Nagara either. And I think with my most recent video, people kind of got that the wrong way. I don't like her. I have an entire other audio recorded of me shitting on her for using like a grocery haul as like a flex, like a luxury flex, because that's a gross thing to do. I don't like her either. I'm gonna be so for real, but I think with the divorce thing, I think people are just overreacting, to be honest. She encourages her audience to bully, and personally, I would be a guard dog for a man. No, for real. Like it's also different. Like when, because I've been in relationships. Oh, shocker. I've been in relationships before where it's like it's a fun little couple thing to like playfully bully each other, but like that's for you two. That's the inside joke for you two. Like even I know my best friend's getting married, and if I even like joked slightly the way she does with her fiance in the same way, she would like beat me. She would get a gun. Yeah.
I saw something on TikTok that resonated with me and maybe you too. If an independent boss babe is asking for help, she needs it now. Explains why I'm so impatient. That's funny.
Rosie, why do you pretend you're independent? Rosie, you are the definition of dependent on other people.
Yeah, I do try to be really patient because I don't want to be like super demanding or whatever, you know. Damn it, we could have been twinsies. Love it because oh, hey, girl, I was like, ate my arms. What? Sorry. Hey, yeah.
It's also like, Mom Amy, darn, Remy can't do anything right. Turns off the light wrong, loads the dishwasher wrong. What gets me with all of that, too, is the fact that, it's the fact that, like, this isn't his house. He doesn't know how things are supposed to be done in this house. And to get, like, even playfully angry at him for stuff like that is bullshit. I'd hate for don't even get me started, Magic Short Bus. I hate her for saying she planned to give half of her earnings to Planned Parenthood during Roe v. Wade and still hasn't shown proof. There's multiple versions of that with Michaela where she's promised she would donate something to charity and never did. Don't even forget me started. I just think that, like, I think that specifically with the beauty community, though, there's a disproportionate amount of hate for, like, the female influencers versus the male influencers, when the male influencers are literally, like, the worst. You know what I mean?
Okay, gotcha.
You did not miss the storm, blush face.
Oh, yeah, this off the shoulder. Actually, the same girl gave me those two tops. That was like back in 2019. You know what? I'm just gonna use some spray for the peppers. It's fine. I don't need to use oil. Okay.
Yeah. So it just really bothers me that this fucking box of waffle mix has been sitting out for like so long. James Charles having a platform is the beauty community's biggest L's. Oh, hidden in Saruka. Don't even be sorry, because there's also the fact that like James Charles has a platform, but now Jeffree Star is bragging about the fact that he's sleeping with the child that James Charles tried to exploit, but now he's like 19. So Jeffree Star, despite him being fucking ancient, there's so much happening right now. You're feeling dainty, blush face. Stay dainty.
I have
the answers are right.
Review of Bloom Chic. I honestly don't remember a ton of the details. To be fair, it's been a long time now. But I really don't like Bloom Chic. Their quality is inconsistent. Some of their clothes are cute, but a lot of them have this like unnecessary gap in their clothes where if you like, they have this like ugly looking clasp that when you collapse it, it creates this like hole in the shirt. Very like not cutesy, not fun.
Rosie, in the meanest way possible, you dress like a librarian. So what you say is cute, I'm going to do the opposite of.
Not fresh. Most of those clothes are gone now because they fell apart so fast. I am not a fan at all of Bloom Chic personally. I don't think they're worth the money. I feel like they're a similar price to like Torrid. Speaking of Torrid, I saw a comment and I went and Googled and realized I didn't understand what fast fashion meant. Torrid is technically fast fashion. I thought fast fashion was like Shein, AliExpress. I had a very limited understanding and I read up on it a little bit and now I understand better. So I apologize. I was definitely wrong on that front. But
can I also say something? There's the conversation around fast fashion is the wrong conversation. Ethically, there's problems with fast fashion, but I understand why people buy fast fashion because it is some of the most affordable options. And also one of the biggest issues with fast fashion is if you are buying it consistently and just throwing it away. That's the problem. And that was like the big problem is that influencers would buy a $500 worth of Shein and then like let it fall into the landfill. That was the problem.
I digress. I thought there was.
Yeah, no, undeniably, Asher, not a cool librarian. Not like Miss Frizzle's not a librarian, but you know what I mean. Not like a cool one, like an awful one. Like the one that like screams in your ear, shh.
Because it was better quality and all of that, that it held a different standard, and I was just wrong. So apologies there. Yeah, like the mother girl on TikTok. How's that? I actually have a very complicated opinion of her because I really genuinely like her. I think some of the things she does are like semi like not great. Like I don't like when people talk about like clean foods and things like that. Like I try to avoid that language. I feel like that language is kind of harmful. But I think a lot of what she's doing is really interesting because I've actually seen a ton of her TikToks. So like I know a bit about her backstory, like her relationship with her culture, her previous husband, and getting out of all of that, and like her story. Like she's clearly been through a lot, and like she's talking about like how she doesn't have her own mother, which is why she goes by mother on TikTok and stuff.
Goodwill was becoming Shein. Exactly, Blushface. Like I love going to Goodwill because the Goodwills near me in my area are like really, really nice. I've gotten some really nice stuff at my like local Goodwills and thrift stores. But like some of the stuff is a lot of Shein. A lot of Shein at mine. However, I did find Disneyland Spirit jerseys, which if you've ever been to Disneyland, they are like almost 90 American dollars. And I got like 3 of them at Goodwill for like 10 each. So a bargain's a bargain.
And I think she gets a lot of like undue flack because she does eat fat. She just chooses like fat from like the skin of the meat she's cooking or like from like non-processed sources, which I think is her right. You know, I've considered, honestly, I was considering trying it out on my channel and then Foodie did it and I was like, well, fuck that. Just to be honest. I didn't want to deal with the flack for that. So, because I was watching her for a long time before I heard about that and I was just like, whatever. But yeah, I just don't want to deal with the comparison. I don't want to deal with people's bullshit. So. I've never ordered clothes off of Shein. Yeah, me either. Temu, Shein, AliExpress. I've never ordered from Shein to my recollection. I think one time I ordered from Temu a long time ago when it was newer. And same with like, what was that one place called? It's not Wish List, or was it just called Wish? Like it was what was before AliExpress and all them blew up.
Can I say something that might make me too woke? I think that the fast fashion rise shows the fact that there is a clear inaccessibility to cute clothing and the fact that clothing has gotten far too expensive. You guys remember when Jenna Marbles made the pant chair and it cost like $40 per pant and she was like, this is outrageous? Well, now that's like the lowball price of pants. So let's be so for real here.
No, we didn't go to the state fair when I was there.
I don't believe she watches Healthy Channel. I think that's like that might just be something that pops up on her For You page. But like,
I don't really go. I haven't been to state fair since I was a kid. Hello, Laura.
Me neither.
Thank you so much. Hello. Yeah, I do want to do like hair makeup stuff. Yes, it was called Wish. Okay, cool. I don't know when I'm gonna get to that. To be fair, our anniversary was great. It was just very to ourselves. What has been your favorite moment so far with Lee? Oh God, I really love his birthday. We've had just so many good days.
Why'd you like his birthday? Because you made like 17 bazillion different food items and that's all you did that day?
Yes, I don't even know. Yeah, so he actually, I don't know which one he made for me. He actually came up with a water recipe, quote unquote. It tastes like Charlie gummy worms. It's
Every time she talks about the water, I get visceral. Do I have to pull up the Danny Gonzalez, Curtis Connor water talk video? Do I gotta pull that up and like smack you in the face with how stupid you're being?
actually, shockingly, it's the cherry Skittles packet with the strawberry lemonade Crystal Light, and it tastes exactly like Charlie gummy worms when you put them together. So good. You're welcome to pull up a chair, Suki.
It smells good.
Okay. In fact, how about this? Put the chair behind over here, so that way I can. It's easier for you.
Why are you yelling? Why are we yelling at him? Hey, whoa! We've escalated.
To like get up and down and not have to move the chair.
Okay.
Let's try that. Let's see if that makes this easier for both of us. You can like kind of put it up against the door a little. Did you make the gummy bear water or gummy worm water?
No, you're out of the strawberry pineapple. No.
Wait, I thought the gummy bear was cherry and strawberry lemonade Crystal Light.
You're right. Can you turn it so I'm more in the front?
Yeah, of course.
Why is just like, listen, again, and I say this as his biggest hater. Why is everything he does just wrong to you, Rose? What's happening here?
Should the carrot better. That's not better. That's better. Yeah, let's try that. Yeah. So, oh yeah, he has cooked for me. He's actually made breakfast multiple times as of high. Yeah, I would love to see Remy do your makeup for fun.
What did she just say?
Oh yeah, he has cooked for me. He's actually made breakfast multiple times as of high.
As of high? As of what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, I would love to see Remy do your makeup for fun. That's pretty high on our content list of things to film.
Don't. Whatever he's doing, stop it. He has to know her drink recipes now, dude. Too. Judge Caddy, he's got to be a Starbucks barista at this point. He's got to clock in to his water talk shift. We'll clock in, get the syrups. You work at Dutch Bros now.
Just been hanging out. It's been kind of a chill day.
Yeah. Hey, Karma. We're gonna be cooking this down for a minute before we really get into the rest of it because it takes some time. So. Yeah, we doing your makeup would be stuff. Well, here's the thing.
I don't like when they both look at the camera and then it's like clear there's nothing behind the eyes. Like it's the deadest, blankest stare I've ever seen in my whole gosh darn life.
I actually had me doing his makeup as like I kind of want to do that more. What do you guys think? Because we're kind of want to do both, but I feel like if I do his first,
I want you to do. Can you give him a wig? Could you potentially give him a wig?
He might pick up some things and we can see what he's able to do.
Guys, what if I just like made rumors? What if I just like made up a rumor that one of you guys were some of her like viewers and members? Like, can I just start a rumor? Blush face, what if you're Barry McCulkiner? Have we considered? What if I just start a rumor? This is why I can't be involved in girl. I'm just gonna start saying shit. I'm just gonna start saying shit. Can I be one? Yeah. Do you want to be Karma's Karma baby? Frog on a log. Can you be let's get some good ones. Can you be Havy Wavy? Yeah, I'm gonna start making rumors up. I'm gonna start fucking making rumors. I'm gonna start making shit up. This is why I'm not allowed. The challenge should be nice to my boyfriend. Impossible challenge. No, exactly. Blush berry started to tell. So that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm fucking saying. I'm not in these streams often enough. Like I never catch her like actually live, so I don't ever know if Barry McCulkiner actually is changing the profile pictures to reaction channels. But I will sue for defamation if they ever take mine. Because I say this all the time. I hand drew my profile picture. Points is giving away all of our stock counts. Yeah, sorry guys. I got you. I got it. Are we including the block ones? Yeah. Mrs. P, you can be the creepy mod dad. 100%. Yes, you can. I'm starting rumors. I'm fucking starting rumors because it's fun. But I should be careful because knowing her, she'll take it seriously.
Yes, both. I'm not sure which one I want to film first.
Oh shit.
Lee, do you prefer Texas or Florida?
Well,
Which one has Disney World?
that's a good question.
Idiot.
Currently, in this very moment, Florida. Because my girlfriend is in Florida.
That's gay as fuck.
Yeah. Also, I'm close to the beach in Florida. So.
Princess, can I handle your profile picture? Like a copy of the one that I have, or like, do you want to draw me one? Because I'm willing to take fan art. Make up my profile picture for a while.
I'm excited for you to come back from the wedding.
Undeniably, Asher, I want to be the one that pissed her off asking about the baby several times. I don't remember the username now. Is that in this stream or is that in the other one? Was that in the last one? Because yeah, you can be that one.
It's better.
Yeah.
It's been awful.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say I don't know if Texas is much better weather-wise right now. I'm so lucky where I live because it's not too hot. It's just incredibly humid. But like I grew up in Arizona, so I know what a dry heat can do to a bitch.
Yes to this TikTok.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sent you that, right?
Yeah, you did.
I like that he's doom scrolling in the middle of the live stream.
Yeah, like that couple setup was cute. Hey,
Misty Dawn had a friend named Rumor when they were in elementary school. So it's so hot right now. It's humid. It's so cold for Undeniably Asher. Aren't you Australian? You don't get to talk. I'm just kidding. You get to talk. That's a lie.
TKO. Florida weather is second.
Oh, Mrs. P, you want to be the booger one? You want to be the egg snot one? You can be the egg snot one. I just think it'd be funny. I think it's funny to start a rumor. I think it's funny to start an inconsequential rumor. You know, like a rumor that's not going to like ruin anything, but it's like, what if these were all sock accounts? That'd be hilarious.
Right now, yeah. Also, honestly, one of the other reasons I don't want to go to the beach is because, like, right now there's a lot of talk about there's like a viral like fungus going on in the Gulf, in the water, and like I don't want to risk it.
Oh.
Either. That was another reason. I don't think I even talked about that online yet. That was like another reason we're just not doing it this summer. Like I want to go when it's cooler and less people.
Me too.
So that's what we've decided we're doing. We're not doing. Like I really want to do the beach.
But Magic Short Bus, does that mean you want to be Tom and Amanda, or are you just saying that they're weirder? Because I can agree with you there, but like, is that who you want your sock account to be, or what are we doing?
But the reality of the heat and humidity was just like a hard fuck no for both of us.
Yeah.
And I don't want to put my
That's
feet
how I
in
feel about
fudgy water.
Disneyland.
Like, no, thank you.
Also,
Yeah.
it's been raining a lot here.
That too, yeah, that has been, yeah. You couldn't pay me to go to the beach in 100-degree weather, same. Yeah, like, there's a lot of reasons to not, there's more reasons to not go than to go, unfortunately.
Now, I'm going to say when I lived in Arizona, I would have killed several men for a beach. I'm going to tell you right now. When I lived in Arizona and it was 112, when I stood in line for that convention in June for 2 hours in the heat, I would have gone to war for a beach.
Which sucks because I know how much you wanted to see the water, but we have a pool.
Andrea's
so,
going to be broke.
Unfortunately, my brother tried to shock it, so it's 3 more days without the pool. What's today, Monday?
Today is Tuesday.
Tuesday? Okay, so
This is so off topic, but at some point I want to, like, when I'm comfortable showing like face and stuff on here, like serving face on here, I want to do streams with the camera, but then I do my like nightly prep before the stream. So I currently have like sock curls in with like a little silk bonnet on to protect my fuck ass hair, and I'm just like I can't do that. I make fun of them, and I'm like I stream looking like a little rat.
we could do a
Oh, Magic Short Butts wants to be Gamer Girl. Okay, sounds
Saturday
good.
live. Potentially, maybe. The sand is hot at that temperature, yeah. And with even on cool sand, I struggle to walk on that shit.
Yeah, you know what? You're right. I could just convince you all that I'm a cartoon. I like the Gorillas. Like there's not a real band behind it. It's just them. That's what it is.
Stay for a little bit longer. I'm not being exact. Oh, where did you go? I think they're closed. It's like when the sun's down, you're not allowed to be at the beach.
Is that true? I don't think that. Well, in the ocean, most likely because the tide is high. She might be right for that one. I went to Warped Tour in 2012 in Phoenix and June was hell on earth. Dude, it's so bad there. Like, again, born and raised there, but it's so bad. I don't regret leaving.
Oh, Levi said 3 days. Can you talk to him, Dad? Because if it's 24 hours, that would work better for me. What song are you listening to, baby doll?
I'm not listening.
Oh, he's watching TikToks right now.
Oh, well, my music just started playing. I'm listening to Soothsayer by Common Sense.
Yeah, I love Common Sense.
It's from their new album, a new EP.
Cool. What is a membership? That's a great question, Snoop. A membership on YouTube is like an additional perk you can pay for to support creators you really like. Mine is bottom tier, $3.99 a month, USD. It varies by location. And with that, you get custom emojis. You get
Guys, they won't let me change my membership price. They won't let me change it. I've tried several times to change it from $4.99. I want to change it to $1.99, but YouTube will not fucking let me. And I think that's bullshit. And I think they are preying on my downfall.
exclusive live content once a week or content. I do have a caveat that I can cancel up to 2 times a month. This week's gonna be 3 weeks in a row. It just kind of depends on my health, honestly, my chronic pain and my tolerances, etc. So yeah, it just depends.
Yeah, it's bullshit, Andre. I want to change it. I want to change my price so bad, but YouTube will not fucking let me. I tried for like 2 hours, and I googled. I'm like, can I even do it? And it told me yes, but it won't let me. I'm so pissed.
But yeah, you also just get to be a part of the Quirky crew.
Yeah.
You can hit the join button, or links are in the description. Self promo. Hey Treason. Yeah, right now we're just cooking up the bell peppers and enchiladas. I did try Montaro. It did not go well. I don't want to really go deeper into it than that.
I think you can have multiple tiers if you want to change the prices. It's the only thing I can think of. I can, but then I'm not privy enough to the crux. Would I be able to because there's people on the other tier, would I be able to like delete it without them getting rid of their membership? Or just be like, transfer the first one, pretend the other one doesn't exist?
Thank you.
Ask Mo. I think she changed her. Yeah, I can send her a message through Discord. It just like when I try to do it the way the little tutorial that the YouTube partner program gives you, it's like blocked out and I can't. And I think that's mean. And I think they should let me. I want to change it. I want to change it to like $1. Stop!
The pool company?
Do you think the rumor is true that Rosie is trying to get on a show like 600-Pound Life? You know what? It's not out of the realm of possibility. And one of the reasons I say it's not out of the realm of possibility is because she keeps saying that Remy has to be here for like logistical reasons, develop paperwork, yada, yada, yada. So something like that would make sense to me. I think would just stay. The other channel I'm in has multiple tiers, but let you know, just in case you pick. Okay. Because I want more people to have access to the bald. I really want more people to have access to the bald emojis. And I didn't think about the conversion rates at the time of making it. And then like a month later, I was like, man, I should have thought about the conversion rates and I didn't do it. And I just want to change it and it won't let me.
What company? Oh, we'll talk about that offline, Dad.
Yeah. See, Mao the best girl has, yeah, I want more people to have access to bald. I also think it's a coping mechanism. Misty Dawn, I think that he's definitely singing as a coping mechanism. I just wish he would stop because he can't fucking sing. Dude, no, you know what I think it is? No, new conspiracy. He's trying to drop his like emo rap career on us. That's why he keeps singing. That's why he keeps talking about music. That's why he keeps talking about how he writes music. He's trying to drop it on us. Is it cheaper with a VPN? Blush face, I actually don't know the answer to that. I don't know the answer to that. But okay, okay, people are telling me I should just make another tier. So I'm just going to make another tier. I'm going to make another tier that's $1.99. There's going to be no difference. I just want to make sure. Well, there probably will be a difference. Can I give like the $4.99 like extra bald? Like different alternate balds? An option?
Sasha, I'm not putting ranch in the enchiladas, okay? I'm not going that Midwestern. It's just gonna be the cream cheese, okay? Calm your titties. You and your boyfriend.
Oh, you know what? This was something I saw on I was watching one of Zudid's live streams because she was covering some of the LCU drama, like with Keem. And I was like, I love shitting on Keem. Give me a second. So, but what she does is she does like pet of the week, and she'll show off people's pets that are her members. And I was like, what if like on my little streams, for people who are the upper tier, I give pet of the week. Your pet gets to be displayed. What do we think? Would that entice you? Would that entice you?
Should each put on a nail set for funsies. He painted his nails.
Ah!
That's not. I don't know.
Emily
I
is
don't know
bored
if
and
I'll
probably
do that
disassociating. Probably, dude. That it looks like how I'd look like in work. I can show off my chinchilla. I think that would be nice. You guys can show off your little pets. And I can be like, this is Mama de Best Girl's chinchilla. And then I can make like a little graphic for them. I can make like a little graphic. I think that'd be cute. Give you a little motivation. Give you a little motivation. I guess I feel bad because I don't do a lot of like members only stuff. So I'm like, the $4 is not what I wanted it to be. So I'm gonna make another tier. I'll do that after the stream, and then I'll put a members only post up.
in the future, I do want to put a fake set on him. Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Yeah. But I'm taking a bit of a. Actually, I'm probably going to put fake nails back on soon. I just didn't want to. I thought about it earlier today and realized I didn't want to do that this time.
It's giving county fair pet show. Yeah. Do you guys? I want to show off people's pets. I want to show off people's pets. God forbid.
Why don't you make up at the same time and vote?
I try hot chip. I just always feel like I could be doing more. I always feel like I could do more. I do, although if you look at like some of my emojis, if you are a member, the balds are handcrafted. They're handcrafted bald.
Who did it better? We want to do each other's makeup. Maybe in the future that'd be a fun idea, actually. High key.
Princess K started a rumor. I had a Roman slap and got food poison. I'm telling you all, you can buy the reveal the price you must pay. Yeah, so Vanessa was here actually in this very stream. Vanessa was here off camera. Had one bite of the enchilada and almost died. Had to be resuscitated on site. And it was so fucked up of you, Rosie. Like, how could you give an innocent woman food poisoning? How the fuck could you do that?
Like, but
yeah, she caused the outbreak. Yes, I did draw them for you. Yes, so for people who are brand new to the channel, the avatars are done by my sister. She's an unbelievable artist. Love her. She's also going to be working on some more emojis for the channel, including a bald version of my avatar. I asked her politely if she would do a bald version of the avatar, and she said yes. And some other just like miscellaneous random Girl World adjacent stuff. Because really the members pop in for Girl World, and that's okay. Or not the members, the people who pop into the streams are Girl World, so that's more what they're used for. Can we have a poll to give each pet a little award like the fair? Oh my god! Each month we can do we can do pet superlatives. Genius.
I want us to do each other's makeup because he's never really gotten into makeup.
Thank you, Misty. My sister was the artist growing up. She very much so loved to draw. She actually now makes dolls, so that's pretty sick and cool. Which is one of the reasons like I've been working with her to make some stuff for the channel. The request has been given. She was like, once the doll convention, because she's going to sell a bunch of her stuff, is over, she would let me know how much it would be to commission her. And I was like, okay, cool. But she's like very, very busy right now. And I understand that. I've been to her house.
Makeup like that. He really wants to know what he looks like with eyeliner, so we'll probably start there with him. Yeah. But
so is mine, Corn Dog
Katie. Did you
Katie.
bring that eyeliner with you? Perfect. Okay.
I keep trying to convince my sister to make like doll making videos. I keep trying to convince her to do it because she's so talented. And like, again, 3D models everything from the ground up. She's unbelievably talented. So I keep trying to convince her, but she's just so busy making them and putting her 4 3D printers through the fucking ringer. Ew. Whatever they're doing is not what, because I'm thinking of like that Smosh bit where it's like Courtney, Angela, and Chance, and they're doing the thing, that exact thing. You are not them. You are not them.
I love you.
Me too. I'm still waiting for him to learn how to do your lashes. Me too. That'll be a future thing. I know you were telling me that over FaceTime, right, babe? I got the Twilight palette from ColourPop today. Ooh, even though I haven't seen it, it was too pretty to pass up. Oh, cool. Thank you, Kira.
I love ColourPop, but the Twilight ColourPop palette is ass.
Smells good.
I've just added salt to it so far because I'm keeping these pretty.
I know it's serious, but doll convention is a serious concept. It is very funny to me. She texted me one time, was like, oh, can you make sure to check on the cats because we're going to New York for a doll convention? I was like, for the dolls?
Plain. I really like your vlog. Thank you, Karma. Yeah. Speaking of, oh shit, I'm down. It's like, I knew that smelled a little burnt. It's not burnt. It's just a little too caramelized for me. Like this specific bell pepper. Oh, it's a little too cooked for me.
Yeah.
Is it? Do we know each other at all? I don't. Someone's like, is there one thing that annoys?
Can I tell you, I think you're a bad chef if you continuously get distracted with your live streaming and cooking at the same time. Because, you know, my best friend, Trevor Everts, he has no clue who I am. He did a whole live stream and he cooked, and it was Gordon Ramsay level shit. You're burning bell peppers. I hate how she rubs her nose, Smooksy, and then like touches shit.
The other, I can't do anything.
I don't know.
Hi, Mad Girls. I'm not even being like cutesy. Like I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I'm not annoyed by him at all.
Yeah. He's annoyed by you.
Come on, lady. You saw mine on FaceTime. My husband did them about the lashes.
Oh yeah.
Didn't you see that when you met? Yeah, he didn't have a beard.
Nope.
Yeah. Hey, Emily. Hi, Diane. Thank you. Yes, as I was saying, so I saw a comment like an hour ago. And I'm not going to like spit it out verbatim, but it was basically someone talking about like, because I did nothing annoying about him. You guys make me sick.
Dude, Maddie X on Bikes, I also feel that about Trevor. I feel like Trevor Everts and I are like, we're twin, we're soulmates. He and me are one. Not romantically, by friendship. He and me are one. I love Trevor. Trevor's my favorite Smosh member. Argue with the wall.
Good. Take some Benadryl. Yeah. Whichever one it is. Whichever the symptoms are making you ill. No, but what was I saying? The first half of the comment, at first I was like just kind of annoyed by it. The second half I was like, actually, like this is like stupid. I don't agree with it.
Never been in the same room.
And I was like, wait a minute. And that made me realize that the last time I had looked into being excommunicated, I looked into that process, I talked about it with other people, was quite literally when I was like 18, 19, 20. Over a decade ago. And I was like, well, maybe I'm wrong. Let me fact check something. And so I go and I look, and I was shocked to learn. I don't know if I was misinformed, if things have changed, a combination of the two. But I guess, first of all, it's no longer called excommunication. They call it withdrawal of registration or some shit. I don't know. I don't remember. Again, I briefly Googled it earlier. But I guess being excommunicated is something that you don't necessarily request for. It's something that just happens. Like if the church finds out certain things, which I've done probably about, 2,000 things to warrant me getting excommunicated, to be real with you. But I digress.
You are my sock account. My X on Bikes. Can somebody tell me how hard it is to get excommunicated from the Mormon church? I know I have Mormons in the chat, or ex-Mormons in the chat. Can someone tell me? Because also related to Rosie and unrelated to Rosie, my theater teacher in high school used to say that he got excommunicated from the Mormon church, and then the rumor was that it's really hard to get excommunicated, and so we were wondering what the fuck did he do, and like how bad was it? You have to do something really naughty, like cheating on your wife, going to jail. So then whatever, Rosie hasn't left her house, so she didn't do anything to get excommunicated. But what did my theater teacher do?
There is like a way of going about it that does require legal paperwork, does require certain things. And that's still true. I just had the verbiage wrong and my understanding wrong. But in Googling it, I want to share this because a lot of ex-Mormons follow me. I found something that I was completely unaware of called Quit Mormon.
Because you watch Snow Bear. Because you literally watched Snow Bear's video about it where she showed the fucking picture. She showed the picture of it. Like, you watched Snow Bear's video. Don't say I found it. You watched Snow Bear. Jesus Christ.
.com. It's a free paralegal service that helps you.
Undeniably, Ashton knows somebody who was excommunicated before 18. dude, I want to know. Now I really, so like we all thought it was like, we all thought everyone was bullshitting us. We're like, well, no, it can't be that bad. So now hearing that it had to be something that bad, what did my theater teacher do? I want to know now. I'm never going to know.
You basically like submit your information, and they help do all the paperwork and all of that to remove yourself from the record. It can take several months to get it done, but all I have to do, I think, is like pay to get a certain document notarized, and then I can get my records withdrawn. So I'm gonna do that.
Jenny Pulpy went Google too and went over how to leave the church on stream. It's like, girl, you can't be like, I don't know how to do this. I can't show it. I can't get out of my church when there's so many resources available to you.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to seek dismissal from an authority you no longer recognize. That I agree with. The Expo subreddit is my jam. I need to look at it.
I agree with it, but it feels like a weird blanket statement to say. It's like if I get arrested for something, just because I say ACAB, does that mean I gotta like? Does that mean I can just not get arrested because I say ACAB? Because I don't recognize the cops? Like, what the fuck?
I used to look at that a lot more. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Yes, the cat is my merch.
Corn Dog Katie, he might have. You could email them if they work at the school. I could just, I have him on Facebook. I could just like ask and be like, hey, I'm not your student anymore. Can you tell me what you did? I feel like he might tell me. Like, we're still chill.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a very comfy hoodie.
You too can get this hoodie at the link in my description that has something to do with fourth wall and a hyphen and a .com and a quirky love rose.
Why is she pulling on him like that? Why is she dragging him around like he like when you like pick up a cat by its like neck? Why is she doing that?
Well, I'm not great at promoing, but you can go to my description and get this hoodie too.
It's ugly. I don't want it.
Battery's not included.
I love you.
He looks so uncomfortable. Give him his insure and like a line, and he'll be fine. I think.
It's okay. Like
Yeah.
no shit. No shit. The first time I felt it, I was impressed.
Yeah, I get a lot of comments on this hoodie, like,
And I get a lot of comments on my tattoo too.
yeah, just wearing it out in public. So.
I personally, if I saw that shit, wouldn't say anything because that's the ugliest cat design I've ever seen.
This is true. He's actually told me that multiple times. It's started a lot of conversations with random people in public.
As an artiste myself, I say that, but I'm not somebody who can design like clothing merch, but I know what looks good and what doesn't.
But for him. Do you ever tell them that it's my merch, or do you just like accept the compliment and move on?
Usually accept it and move on.
I figured that's what you would do.
Yeah.
You're not like me.
Wait. Oh, I misread Mad Yikes on Bikes, the women part, and I was like, am I gonna start the rumor that my theater teacher in high school was excommunicated for sleeping with men? You notice when she said I love you, it doesn't say it back. No. Hi, Cinnamon Roll. Welcome to the chat. Cat is gross. Cat, it's just bad. It's just a bad design, like overall.
I'm a chatter.
Yeah.
Hey, Stacey.
We know, bitch.
But yeah, so I'm really excited to look into that.
I was watching another reactor like look at the stream, and it was like, yeah, we know you're a chatter because you can sit there for 3 to 4 hours at a time and just yap, and I got secondhand embarrassment because I was like, my streams are only gonna be 2 hours, and then I sit here and yap for like 3 hours, and I'm like, I feel attacked.
Because I did not realize that's changed. That was not a thing when I went through the process of leaving the church. So I'm actually kind of glad that
Gutterflower, I don't know why she has to one up her own man. First of all, hello. Because like she's also okay with dating a guy so young because it feels like a status symbol to her, I think. And then she also has recognized that she's the emotionally immature one in this relationship, which like again, we knew. Congrats to being the last one to find out, girl. But also because like there is a like stereotype with like older women dating younger men, and like it's like it's a pulling thing, like they're able to pull younger, more attractive men, so it's a status to her, to be honest, which is why she wants the benefit of him being younger, but also doesn't want people to call it the fact that he looks 12, like a mix of a 12-year-old and an 89-year-old.
I shared that information because it's led to something really positive for me. That means I can actually be like removed and now that alleviates something in my heart.
Magic, sometimes when I turn away and I like yap and I'm not looking at the chat and I turn back and then you've typed something in all caps, I never know what the context is, but it always makes me giggle a little bit. Because I don't know what you said before, but it makes me laugh.
So I'm very happy about that. Radio. Do you guys have anything? Did you guys do anything fun today? We just enjoyed each other's company.
Yeah. Just hung out. Today was a chill day.
Yeah.
Don't ever look at me, Remy.
Thank you, Radioactive.
Do you think that he thinks, guys, do you think that he thinks with the long hair and the beard that he's looking like Bucky Barnes? Do you think he thinks that? Isn't the younger, yes. Gutterflower, if you watch enough of Rosie's streams, she very much so implies a lot of things about their intimate life and like his fact that he has more energy and shit like that. 100%, dude. That's why she wants people to think he's mature enough in a relationship sense. Like, no, he's actually like he feels like the older one in the relationship, but then talks about the benefits of dating somebody younger in a more NSFW intimate way. That's why she does that. I never looked at it like that, but now you say it absolutely. Thank you, Jenny. I was thinking about it because he's kind of trying to pull off like a Damien Haas-esque type thing, I think. And like Damien Haas is looking very much so like the Winter Soldier these days. But like I think he's trying to look, I think he thinks he looks like Sebastian Stan. And like I think he thinks he's looking like the Winter Soldier. The only cops that aren't handicapped are Carl Winslow from Family Matters and the cops that arrested the Tate brothers. I agree. There was another one that I was thinking of, and I'm also gonna say, oh my god, Leon Kennedy. Oh, we're not including him in that conversation either. Leon Kennedy gets to stay. The dog from Paw Patrol, however.
Oh, how about my iPad upside down? Okay, that's the problem. No, I'm not watching The Whale. I know what that movie's about. I don't particularly think there's good intentions bringing that up here.
Don't be a bitch. Don't be a fucking... First of all, Academy Award-winning actor Brendan Fraser, you put some fucking respect on his name, bitch. Also, The Whale's just like a good movie. Brendan Fraser and Sadie Sink knock it out of the fucking park. Just because you're an insecure little bitch and can't handle the conversation that the fact that severe obesity has health complications and can completely, like, alienate a family member, like, dude, shut the fuck up. It's a great movie. I love Brendan Fraser. Princess, please Google Lewis from Revenge of the Nerds. Okay, Jenny, I'll Google that.
That shit's dehumanizing, demoralizing, and gross.
What? Oh my god. Are you calling Remy that? Because I see it. Oh my god. I like The Whale. I like The Whale a lot. It's based off of, I believe it's a Tony nominated play. I don't know if it actually won any Tonys, but it's a Tony nominated play. The film stars Brendan Fraser and Sadie Sink, and it was the movie that skyrocketed Brendan Fraser back into the mainstream after being completely like blackballed from Hollywood after coming forward with his SA allegations. And the film surrounds a morbidly obese man on his last breath who is estranged from his daughter for it's not just the like obesity related stuff. It's because he was unfaithful to Sadie Sink's character's mother with another man and lived a life of like homosexuality, and all he wants to do in his remaining days is reconnect with his daughter. So it's a very emotional movie about reconnecting, the struggles of being a morbidly obese person and coming to terms with like your own mortality. It's a very good movie. I personally very much so liked it. I think Brendan Fraser, again, I will never not say great things about Brendan Fraser. I think he knocked it out of the fucking park. It's a great movie, by the way. Brendan Fraser got 10-minute standing ovation when he won the Oscar. Yes, he did, and he absolutely deserved it. And I think also, like, you may not like the content of the movie, whatever, for a lot of the people that are in the fat activist space, but that movie did so much for Brendan Fraser, a man who had been completely victimized by Hollywood and by the Film Association. So I think out of principle, there's something to respect because that movie took a chance on Brendan Fraser and gave him back the career that he deserved. So kind of opens as you explain that like a real English and film professor. Funny enough, those are my 2 degrees. Those are my 2 degrees. I use them for something. I think there's a reason people really liked the Alex Myers Obsession review because I despite me commentating on Alex Myers, I was also able to comment on the film. I've learned that people are liking that from me. Chocolate Cake Week. That was a great movie. Yeah, I really really like that film. I do, and like I understand for people that are in this like fat activism space, it's a film point of contention. But when you reduce the entire story to just it being like a shame on fat people, you watch the movie with your eyes closed. I haven't said this really much if you did reviews. I want to. I have a couple of like the audio's recorded. I have a dissection on where Marvel is going because I'm very much so in a Marvel headspace right now. I'm seeing Spider-Man next week. I would love to do a video about the Odyssey because I'm going to also see that this weekend. And if you guys couldn't tell, I would definitely be a huge Percy Jackson fan. And then I have one talking about X-Men 97 and the exploration of queer relationships in X-Men 97, more so with Morph and Logan. But yeah, I have a couple videos that are like the audio's recorded. I just need to have time to sit down and edit them. You read Homer? Yeah, dude, I love The Simpsons. I read the Iliad and the Odyssey. I read the Iliad and the Odyssey. The Odyssey was a requirement in high school, but only excerpts of the Odyssey were a requirement in high school. Excerpts of the Iliad were required when I went to college, and I just ended up reading the full thing. It's the same thing, like I read the full thing of Paradise Lost, and I didn't have to. ECMA, Loki doubt she's ever even seen it. She just saw obesity in the comment and ran with it. I 100% agree. Again, there is so much more to that movie, and I will praise Brendan Fraser's performance to the ends of the earth. And again, I think that like you have to talk about the impact of the film as well, and the fact that it gave a assault survivor his career back because he got blackballed. So, just saying. Here it is. Gutter flowers and English major too. Yeah, I mean, I definitely would recommend it. I think like overall in terms of a well-made movie, I think it's a very well-made movie. If you're in this space, you're not going to like the subject matter of the movie. But again, reducing it to just being about obesity and a fat man, because Brendan Fraser's character isn't played for laughs like the typical morbidly obese character in a film. He's played very tragically. He's a very tragic character, and the ending is so unbelievably heartbreaking. It's so sad. There's a lot more nuance to it, but like I've discussed this on the channel before. These two are dumber than a box of rocks and don't understand. I'm convinced they're illiterate. The Iliad and the Odyssey, but my mom was always bragging that I wanted to read on my own accord as a teen, and it was embarrassing. My dad does that too. There are certain things that I read and stuff, and he'll like talk to people about it. I'm like, stop.
My dad left the church when I was 10. Very true. And I don't quite know where my mom stands, and I don't think it's y'all's business, to be frank.
And that's what got me so in deep. She wants to talk about like, I want maybe see you find me. And then the fact that she's so evasive with the fact that if her mom is still in the church or not, because a lot of her behaviors and the fact and how she's talking about the Mormon church can get her in trouble is one of the reasons she's not talking about it. And if people find out that her mom is still active in the church, they're going to report her so fucking quick with whatever Rosie's doing. I didn't have to read the entirety of it, Mrs. P. I only had to I had to read excerpts of it my freshman year, and then I had to read excerpts of the Iliad I think it was my freshman year in college. I read the full thing because I wanted more context as to what was going on. Because a lot of the stuff we skipped was the Ithaca stuff, so with Penelope and everything going on there. So when I think about the Odyssey, that's always a little bit fuzzy because I wasn't paying as close attention to that as I was the actual hero's journey. Her mom could risk excommunication. I 100%, yeah. I absolutely believe she could risk excommunication. That's why Rosie is being so evasive about it. Because she has no issues talking about her dad being excommunicated. Her mom wouldn't get in trouble for her actions. Oh, okay. The church separates your actions from anybody else's actions. Okay. All right. There you go. They still have a Mormon Jesus on the wall. I still think her mom is a practicing Mormon. I would agree with you, Jenny. I think she probably is. It just feels like, I don't know. I don't love Rosie's mom, but I also don't love the way that she continuously talks about her mom. It's very contradictory to me. Pac-Man, they're the two friends who say exactly towards the dumbest opinions. And most of us most likely make for an uncomfortable feeling, but nothing past that. Oh, okay. Okay, thank you for that clarification, my Dags on Bikes. This is why we have our bikes in the chat, everybody.
I think we're getting close to the texture I want. Oh, fuck.
What'd you do?
Chopped it on the sword that was just swept. Because that's just my superpower at this point.
Can anybody... Guys, that fucking bell pepper look nasty. Hey, that bell pepper look like garbage. Hey. Yeah, she won't talk shit about her mom, but she's living in her house. 100%, dude. 100%. I just... She's 30. She's 30, guys.
Okay.
It's also the fact that, like, any semblance of her moving out and having any form of independency comes from a man.
Okay, perfect. So I'm going to move on to the onion, and then I need to start collecting the stuff and getting into the enchiladas. Because
Gordo Kitty, that could be true. That could be, her story could be very true. It might just depend on, like, different, like, I don't know, branches of the Mormon church. I'm not a Mormon. I don't know. I've never claimed to be a Mormon. I claim to be nothing. I claim to be a picture. Jeannie Lynn, I grew up Mormon, but quit going to church when I was 18. I'm 45 now. Remember, it was nothing about the church. Fair enough, girl. Hey. Fail and nah. Chocolate cake. I'm more curious if the mom is still practicing, being that Rosie was traumatized in the church. A family member. I think the mom is still practicing, and I think that for some people, their faith trumps all, unfortunately. And I think for potentially Rosie's mom, it doesn't matter what Rosie had allegedly been through, but it matters what what she gets from the religion, I think, to me.
the onions hopefully won't take as long. Okay. Oh, butter?
Butter.
I don't want to talk about my health goals. Thank you.
Why not? Why not? Why no? I hate it when she fucking does that. I hate it when she does that because she would like, it's just like, you don't get to bitch and moan about the fact that you're not feeling well. You're not this, that, and the other. And then when people are like, hey, what are you doing to clear up your symptoms? Because honestly, here's the thing. I've always said this, that with a lot of these things, you have to approach it. Like we're snark pages. We understand that, like, the nuances of these conversations, but always take it that there's somebody in the audience potentially asking out of genuine curiosity, because they might share your symptoms. They might share whatever you're going through, and they maybe want advice on how other people are dealing with the stuff. So it's like, hey, what are your health goals? And they maybe don't want to trauma dump on you, but they're dealing with the same thing. And then you lash out. That's why it's just, it's treating your audience like garbage.
Right. What butter? Oh, I missed the bell pepper. seen two. Oh, Brendan Fraser.
I also like complaining Smooksy. Again, anything I say about, because here's the thing. I'm sure for the average person in the chat that's like, well, I complain about this too. Not dogging you, Smooksy. But it's like, I'm sure that's not all you do, though. And I know that's not all you do because you goof and gab in the chat with me. So it's like, but with Rosie, it seems to be all she does, like ever, is complain. And girl, that's exhausting. Like, exhausting. That's an energy vampire.
I honestly don't know much about Brendan Fraser.
This comment is, I'm gonna flip a lid. This comment she's responding to says, honestly, I don't even understand the whole Brendan Fraser resurgence. I think he's overhyped as an actor. The Brendan Fraser resurgence, I'm gonna move my mic closer. We're getting in close here. The Brendan Fraser resurgence is because he was blackballed for coming out with his essay allegations against somebody who is in higher level film boards. And because he decided to come out with those sexual assault allegations, he was blacklisted from Hollywood for 2 decades, despite being in several critically acclaimed films, The Mummy and George of the Jungle. The director of The Whale took a chance on him, and then The Whale did great, and he won an Academy Award for his performance. The resurgence is groundbreaking because there are so many victims of SA in Hollywood that don't get their justice. They just don't get it. And the fact that he is getting it is what's important. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Don't be fucking stupid. Don't be ignorant. Jesus Christ.
We're not going to the beach.
Corn Dog Katie, but you don't look the way Jeffree Star does. You know what I'm talking about? Like, Jeffree Star looks like Dementor from the Harry Potter movies. Like, you don't look like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, Chocolate Cake. Yeah, he was taken advantage by his ex-wife and Hollywood. Yeah, there was so much with Brendan Fraser that him getting the role and also winning the Academy Award is what meant more because of what he had been through.
This trip because it's too fucking hot. Oh, he's obsessed with the butter pecan insurers.
It's really good.
So well,
yeah, Malma de Bascour. Jeffrey has no eyebrows. Katie, you have eyebrows.
Oh, are you talking about the one in the? Oh, I don't know if they know about the butter pecan. The ones in the vanilla ones, yes, he likes those too. And so I got the butter pecan version of those vanilla ones, and those are.
Hello, AB channel. Is your profile picture? That's not Scootaloo. It's a pony. Beatrix, I had no clue about Brendan. I don't keep up with stuff like that. It's just one of those things that's like, it was groundbreaking at the time because of what happened. But a lot of people, especially like in the Hollywood space, just go, oh, Brendan Fraser out of retirement, when that's not what happened. And it's a very important story to make sure people know and understand, because there's so many victims in Hollywood that never get their justice that way and never get a career resurgence. When they're blackballed, that's it, they're done. It's why, like, Anthony Rapp it's Apple Bloom. It's Apple Bloom. Thank you. I knew it was one of the Cutie Mark Crusaders. I just can't see with my tiny little phone. It's a Cutie Mark Crusader.
Your favorite, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love the butter pecan. I also love the cafe mocha.
Yeah. The butter pecan ones, like, I didn't taste it, but I just smelled it. I was like, damn, that smells like the best out of all of them. I don't even taste them. I don't even know what they taste like. But we had to get more because.
I hate when, like, look, there's nothing behind those eyes. I could knock on their foreheads and it would sound like a block of wood.
You don't have to answer that, but if you want, that's a question for you.
I don't know.
Okay, dope. There's some people trying to be obnoxious about the military topic, so just keep it close to your chest.
He's the one who brought it up.
In the military, it's called a rate, not an MOS. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Or in the Navy, sorry. My dad is also.
Sanisi, I had a crush on him when I was younger. I loved him in The Mummy and George of the Jungle. I'm so glad he's back. Still think he's canceled. Dude, me too. He was in a movie that I wanted to see so bad. about he was Eisenhower in a film about dropping the atomic bomb, and for some reason I love history movies. I love war movies like that really get into the history. Like I loved Oppenheimer. I loved Dunkirk. I loved 1912. I loved those movies, so I wanted to see it, and I haven't seen it yet, and I need to because Brendan Fraser plays Eisenhower. AB Channel, who is Rosie exactly? Rosie is a Girl World adjacent creator who is starting to get more of the spotlight because of her behavior. She is getting outed as a liar, a manipulator, and just right now, just kind of being like an awful person, and we are snarking her.
It's also an 80.
Skip.
Skip, yeah! I forgot, yeah, Skip. Thank you for the reminder, Sasha. Yeah. He looks like our brother, we're really somehow. Yeah, definitely don't give anybody that kind of information yet, just because like, they can, and I'm not saying that person specifically, but there are people currently trying to be weird about that shit, so. MOS is like Marines in or armies. I haven't worn Birkenstocks since I was like a teen, bro. Those were like all the rage when I was younger. And I eventually, well, they weren't even real Birkenstocks, they were off-brand whenever I did get them eventually. Birkenstocks get so nasty. You get those footprints. Ugh. Yikes. Okay. I'm gonna start collecting things, darling. You can stay here and entertain the masses. Okay.
Don't. I don't want to be left alone with him. I don't like that guy.
What's up, guys? What are y'all up to? What's the scoop?
The scoop is I fucking hate you. Have you considered that? The scoop is you can't fucking read.
Be nice to my boyfriend.
No, I will not. When have you ever known me to be nice to your boyfriend? Also, guys, remember last time we were talking about the fact that he definitely referenced the fact that I keep saying that he can't read. I figured out that the live stream that I said that was the one the day before it was my live stream was the day before she went live, and he made the I'm not illiterate joke when I keep saying he's illiterate. The day after. I'm not looking away. I was looking away, but what question did you not want to answer? It was from Destiny. Lee, what was your MOS, and were you AD or NG? My family noticed. Military family, and I noticed you can tell a lot about somebody with what their job in the military was. So basically they're asking what his position was in the military, what he did. He reminds you of Asmongold. Yikes. Okay. No, Saruka, don't put Moist Critical in here. Mrs. P, no, Rosie Lynn Reed. I usually call her Roz. I get the confusion. No, Rosie Lynn Reed.
Making lobster ravioli. That sounds amazing.
Ooh. And fights.
Sounds amazing.
I have the obsession video of yours. It was amazing and well said video. Oh, thank you, B. I'm so excited to make more videos like that. I am really happy with the reception on it, and I do these kind of snark streams with these controversial content creators quite a bit. Rosie very specifically is a dangerous human being. Like I said, earlier in the stream, she showed Mormon missionaries, like children, very clearly 18 or younger, didn't blur their faces while trauma dumping on them. But I am very excited to make more videos like that. All right. Good night, TJ. I'll miss you. Wait, did I goof? Are we actually talking about the LCU? What am I talking about? Is she still cooking those damn peppers? Stop it. Yeah. I just don't like I'm mean to him, so it's pot calling the kettle black. I don't like the way she treats this guy. He does have the misogynistic attitude Asmongold has. He does.
Hello.
Don't say that to me.
I'm just jamming out. What meat are you putting in the enchiladas? Chicken.
This is also her streams are always proof that you can't eat stuff that's in other people's houses, because she has like touched her nose, her little boogers.
What kind of music do I like? I like all different kinds. My go-to is like rock, metal. metalcore.
We've been over this. Stop lying.
Alternative rock and stuff like that. I also listen to a little bit of EDM and indie.
Really? Oh, I hate being that guy. I hate being that, like, you don't name one indie band. I hate being that guy, but sometimes I'm that guy. Sometimes I am that guy. The missionaries will not be under the age of 18-year-olds, but some members of the youth group will go out with them so they could have 18. The ones under 16 would. What branch of the military was he in? Which is A? Good question. He refused to answer that. Good question. He refused to answer.
Yeah, also like instrumental stuff too.
I really got you into God as an astronaut.
Yes, I love them.
That was convincing.
Oh shit!
Oh, Navy, thank you.
Edible glitters on this.
Oh shit.
Oh no! Oh no, rip! How did that not get caught?
Oh, just go like that.
Edible glitter from the. In case you missed it, anyone join as a member. We did strip, dip.
Yeah, you did that, and then he pulled like something out of his mouth when he was eating whatever you made because you don't wash your hands. Safety hazard.
Dipped chocolate covered strawberries. We dipped strawberries in chocolate. We dipped them. That's all we did.
Oh my god.
For people who got here late, definitely make sure you replay gang because I get into a lot more of like some of my really big issues with Rosie at the very beginning of the stream. I got very mad at her. I don't usually get that mad often, but I got very angry with her. I was trying to say the kids aged 11, 15 would have to have a parent attend them, but 16 to 18 go without a parent. So like, let's say that even one of them was 16. That's still like a minor. You know what I mean? That's still like a child. In my opinion, at least, that's still a child. Like it just to me, because she did not blur their faces and they looked like really young. They looked very young to me. One of them for sure could have been 18, but the other one, I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, if they were at least 16, you know what I mean? Like they looked young. It's just also weird to record anybody that comes to your house, Mormon missionary or not blur their faces, then post on the internet.
Oh, do you want to try switching glasses, baby?
Sure.
I'm gonna get a headache.
Me too.
Okay.
Oh, I'm scared.
Me too. Okay, you ready? Oh no. Oh god, you're blind as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know.
Yes, I am.
Wait, what the fuck? Hold on. I'm not done.
Oh.
What the fuck? Oh god.
I mean, they also didn't know or consent to being on camera. That's a great point too, Hot Chip. They didn't consent to being on camera whatsoever. So maybe don't record them because they could have it a middle school with them. Exactly. Like you have no idea who these people are bringing. And it's just, it was so dangerous of her to do that again. And also because there are people in Rosie's community that, and just like, again, any influencers community that aren't going at things with good intentions. You leave their faces. There are ways to reverse image search and find out who that person is. You put these people in danger and they didn't do anything wrong. You did not blur their faces. You made no attempt to cover their faces. Like there were several seconds of that video where their faces were clear as day. Like clear as fucking day. Do we think Brimley takes up? No, I don't think that's Chantal's soil scooter.
I drunk goggles, babe. You look good in my glasses, by the way.
Yeah.
She already just unloaded on them. She could have at least had the decency to blur their faces. Exactly. And it gets me so bad that she was playing the victim in that situation where she didn't have to put that clip. She could have just included the audio of the clip, mind you. She could have like put something over it and just included the audio. Or cropped it so it was like just like the corner or the bottom half of the door. She could have done any of that to hide their faces if she still wanted to include the clip, but she chose not to. If that was my nephew at her door swing, would entice 100%. Like it would. It's just wrong. It's just so wrong to film somebody. I mean, I get it's your house and you can do what you want, but like, you know your audience. Like you claim that you can't do certain things because the people that watch you, the girl world content creators, whatever, are dangerous and scary. So you're not worried that something might happen to them too? They're just babies. They're kids.
Thank you.
Oh, Dr. Pepper's here. What up, Dr. Pep?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
All right. Yeah, I've been telling him I kind of want him to get glasses in this size.
I think it's wrong to send children to strangers' houses, to be honest. But like, yeah, I agree with you. Unfortunately, I cannot change how the missionaries send out their missionaries. I can't change that, unfortunately. But I can criticize Rosie for filming and putting their faces on the internet. You know what I mean? Mormon Christians, etc. I agree 100%, dude. And it's like, for Rosie, if because you were in the religion, you should know how this stuff kind of works. You should know the typical age ranges. So like, even if it was, as Mad Yikes on Bike stated, at the maximum age 20, that's still like, Daisy, something cool for a Rosie. Florida is a 2-party party consent state. So like, yeah. And there was nothing on that door that said that you will be filmed, yada, 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 nothing like that. So again, posting this without their consent, not blurring their faces, which, like, again, I feel like that's part of it that nobody's talking about, is the fact that you could see their faces and without their consent, which is so unbelievably weird. And also, I'm not going to go back and look at it, but like, for people who can hyper quality stuff and reverse image search, don't they have name tags? Which is another level of dangerous.
To have like bold frame glasses. I don't have the name more yet.
CP?
Yeah.
Can you go into the garage and grab the big white casserole dish, like the one that we bought for your apartment?
Right. Okay. Mad Yikes Bike said yes. So they have name tags. So for people who are going to be little crazy assholes about it, they do, and it's their last name. Oh my God. And like, some people have really unique last names that are super identifiable. Like, I'm not going to say what mine is, but I have a very unique last name that would be so identifiable to me. It's just weird to show anyone's face. It's worse because they look young and they might be younger, honestly. Yeah. People can match last names. They can. It's just, it was so dangerous of her to do.
I remember my first crush being Velma from Scooby-Doo. They close in the evening.
I don't like how heavy her breathing was for Just. Mormons are all named Jebediahs. You're so right. For their protection, yeah.
And we've decided we're not doing it on this trip, so. No, Cam. Dipping. Oh, Lord. I stopped wearing ponytail holders because of, like, with hair loss reasons. Clips help retain the hair in my head better.
Rosie, that's not the reason you're balding.
Lee has put his hair up it before. He does a set it over here, Suki. Oh yeah, I love butter pecan ice cream. It's one of my favorite flavors. Do you like butter pecan ice cream, baby?
I do.
Not glitter chiladas.
Because she moved and she has clear health issues and she refuses to get them addressed. But if you tell her to address her health issues and to save up her money to address her health issues, she'll call you classist and ableist, despite her having the privilege of being able to sit at home and do nothing and not have to pay a lot of bills or bills at all. And she wastes her money on bullshit.
Not glitter chiladas. That's crazy. Oh. Cam asked what your favorite thing about me is.
You're so expressive.
Yeah.
I love how expressive you are. You're very colorful.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were on camera for that.
It's okay.
Okay.
You bring color to my world.
That's so funny.
Ew.
You're so fucking cute. Good God. One could say she's quirky.
She's not quirky though. Like, she's not quirky. I don't know what to tell her. She's like the most basic ass bitch.
Take out on camera, especially on command. You're weird, Emily, for that. We'll do a little smooch because but like we ain't doing all that. Yeah, I call him so many things. I do call him Sweet Pea.
That's weird.
Emily is so weird, but like we love Emily. I Hi, Cozy Rosie. Hi, Lucy. Oh, she's like Cozy Rosie and boyfriend. Yeah. At least you're self-aware, Emily. That's all we can ask for, you know?
Stop singing.
Wait, what is about Emily leaving pickles in her car all day? What's that about? Baby, can you give me something to stir with that's sturdy?
Is it sturdy?
That's a ladle.
I still think he's trying to start his music career, and that's why he's singing, because he wants people to like hype him, be like, "Oh, you're so good at singing. You're so good at it." I am here to tear him down every time. As a classically trained musician, neither of you two fuck faces can sing.
You weren't specific. I don't know what. Okay, here we go.
Perfect.
Here we go. I didn't know. I didn't know. Leave me alone.
Why is he getting bullied? Like, I bully him, but I'm allowed because I'm a certified hater. Like, we didn't go into this thinking that I would like you. I'm a certified hater. Like, you guys know what I think is crazy? On my channel, there's only one positive video. The rest is like critique or commentary of some kind. I only have one positive video, and it's the Starkid one. I really am a certified hater. We are dating him so we don't have to be nice. Exactly. I'm not dating him. I don't have to be nice. I also, again, have never claimed to be nice.
Room temp cream cheese. Can you just kind of like beat this for a minute? Thank you, love.
Beat it, beat it, beat it.
Oh, that's a big thing.
Stop singing.
This is Mr. Boyfriend.
Hello.
Oh, girl, I thought you said ladies, not ladles. I thought you said ladies are for cleaning up, and I was like, fucking excuse me, but you said ladles, and that's funny.
Yeah, your boyfriend would think that, though.
Oh, Rosie has a boyfriend. Guys, did you get the memo?
What?
Did you get the bulletin notice? Did you hear?
That's insane.
I thought it said ladies too. Thank God I'm not crazy.
I hate it when she gets involved in like the community jokes. I hate it. It's like when a corporation posts a meme. I don't like it.
Hi, Laganja. Oh my God. Y'all are cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Just general FYI. Okay.
Silly rabbit turks for kids.
I like the version of that from the Dance Moms episode. That's like cuckoo for Cocoa Pebble Pops. I like that one. Lorianne Gibson said it.
Emily.
Chocolate cake said, I tasted the black truffle hot sauce that she said was so good. I thought it was awful. I'm not trusting her taste bud again. Last stream, I tried a Built Bar. Go back, like in my last stream, I tried a Built Bar and it was the fucking nastiest shit I'd ever had. It was so bad. It was so not good.
There might not be enough cream cheese. Oh, I can fix that with sour cream. If Jeannie gave you,
It's also like you're gonna have those arms do the manual whisking. Come on. That's a humiliation ritual. You're kidding me, dude. You're gonna have him. The chocolate puff bar is good. Oh my God, Bug and Bloom sent a goat trophy. Wait, I want to take a snip. I like you. Oh, he's gone. Thank you so much, Buck and Bloom. That's so nice of you. Thank you. Did I burn it afterwards? No, I threw it. I wanted to burn it because it had like the texture of a marshmallow, and I thought if I put it in the fire, it would like taste like a marshmallow, and I would like it. But I didn't because like somebody said it would be. You said it would be a hazard, and so I didn't do it. Blush Face sent a star for Twitch. Thank you so much for the star. I like the way they look. But only some have animations, and that makes me sad. I wish they all had animations because I like the way the star looks. You can see how cute that star is. I like it.
if Jeannie gave you 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Oh my God. I would wish for an extremely lucrative small business with little overhead intervention needed that ran like a well-oiled machine because you can't wish for money. I would then wish
for
people were talking about the fact that like the movie Obsession is a good reason why in Aladdin you can't wish for somebody to fall in love with you. And as somebody who as a theater kid played the genie in Aladdin, yeah, makes sense now. I wish Mom Donnie was present. Do me too. I think it's so fucked up that our constitution won't allow it. It's like it's at the point where like he's gonna start giving out free puppies in New York. Like it's at that point. And I'm like, I want
obviously like us to be together in our dream situation state that I'm not getting into because that's long-term goal vibes. And
I think it's fucking nuts to have seen each other in person twice, and be planning long-term goals. That is unbelievably unsafe, in my opinion. Like we're doing the construction on the regular anyway. Let's forget that part too. Yeah, we're gonna forget that part.
What's Paradise Island? I don't know what Paradise Island is. I don't know what that
Paradise
is.
Island.
Course. Google it. Cream cheese enchiladas are a thing.
Her eating coming up is diabolical. I'm probably not going to include it because sometimes Rosie does things that make me genuinely ill, and seeing her eat is just like gross. She got that Christian speed dating down. Stop. Sanisi, I thought the reason you couldn't wish for true love is because it wouldn't be true. If you wish for it, then it goes against free will. You can't wish for someone to hate you either. I think that's also part of it, but I also think that I think that Obsession gave a good example as to again taking the free will away, and that it could go in the way that you don't expect it to, where it could be dangerous for not only that person but you, and the fact that you take away their bodily autonomy is weird.
You would wish for more ranch. No, I know I wouldn't. I'd take the money I earned from the extremely lucrative business to buy as much ranch as I wanted. Hey, Thiago. I prefer cooking.
Also, in those rules, nowhere did it say that you couldn't just wish for money. You could wish for money. You just have to be very specific. You have to be very specific because the genie will get you.
I used to love baking.
Do you think Rosie manipulated Remy into breaking up with his ex? Honestly, potentially. She feels like that type, to be honest. That's very snark related, but it feels like she's very clearly manipulating him to do whatever other stuff is here. You can't wish for someone to love you, but you could wish to find it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're working on the filling right now. He's just kind of stirring it and vibing.
I saw the clip on Twitter, Chocolate Cake, and she's doing the most. Despite a few streams ago screaming at Remy for moaning into the camera, but she made a whole production of it.
It's gonna be good. I can already tell.
Yeah, it is.
It's not going to be.
Don't
good.
let the haters ruin it for us, babe.
No, they won't.
They won't.
That's so much fucking garlic. That is what you're putting a wooden spoonful of garlic in there. Just diabolical.
They won't. Because they ain't eating this.
Yeah, we are.
I'm glad because I won't have Rosie boogers all over it.
You texted me something so sweet the other day.
I did?
Yeah, about my cooking.
Oh, yeah.
I think
It's the fact that he doesn't remember this at all, too, that makes me giggle. He's like, yeah, what?
I screenshot it. So I was like, aw. It was something about how I'm such a good cook and they don't know nothing or something like that.
Oh, yeah. I said that's okay, more for me.
Yeah, that's right. Can you put it up here, honey?
More for you, and you eat 2 bites and then gag around it. Remy, you act like we don't have eyes.
I don't want to bring a hot plate too close to you.
All right, go.
All right,
Go,
so we got
Michelin star chef.
rotisserie chicken breast, cream cheese, sour cream, taco seasoning, garlic, sauteed bell peppers, and onions. Go for it, baby. Maybe dicing it would have been a good move now that I really think about it.
We'll make it work.
That looks really thick.
Too bad you didn't do that.
It knows.
Do you think maybe if I had a splash of chicken broth, it'll help?
Actually,
Well, we have to think about when it's heated up. Do we want it to get sloppy?
I guess that's
Can I be so honest, chocolate cake? When I was first watching like other people cover it, I was really confused because again, I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat a lot of this stuff. Because there's not a lot of vegetarian alternatives unless you make it yourself, and I don't want to. Um, and so I thought she was making a chimichanga, and I kept making jokes to myself that Deadpool wouldn't like this. This Deadpool would be so pissed off. And then I realized halfway through watching somebody's coverage of this, I was like, well, I'm a fucking idiot.
up to you.
I could add like a tablespoon or two.
I thought for like 10 minutes that chimichangas and enchiladas were the same thing. So everybody point and laugh at the white girl.
Of chicken broth just to make it a little less coagulated. What do you think?
I think that would help.
Okay, let's do it. Also, let's do this. I'm not adding salt because it has salt in it. I love soft cookies personally. I'm a soft cookie girl.
Same.
No, I'm a crunchy cookie girl.
You're also a soft cookie girl?
Yes.
Got it. It's not soup season yet, but I want. Oh my gosh, I'm making lasagna soup this week. That's crazy you said that. My wish is that we all get some enchiladas. Hell yeah. Cream cheese enchiladas sounds like it would taste like a lovely blend between Mexican and Chinese. Like the cream cheese with.
What? What are you talking about? What? What?
The enchilada exterior would almost remind me of cream cheese ragoons. Yeah, pretty much. I love Kool-Aid, bro.
But like cream cheese is much more common in like European dishes. If your only reference to cream cheese being used as an ingredient in Chinese food is cream cheese rangoons, what the fuck are you talking about, dog?
If you could fly anywhere in the
Whole lot of white opinions in the chat, dude. That's why sometimes I'm like, I'm white. I'm not that white, bro.
world for free right now, where would you go, babe?
Repeat that.
If you could fly anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
New Zealand.
I want to go with him, to be honest.
Yeah.
He says that every time, and I always ask why.
But if he couldn't go with me, he sounds a good pig. I guess I would pick something domestic. If I was being realistic, I'd probably go to Georgia.
What the fuck? Why? What? What? That took me out. What the fuck do you mean, Georgia? He wants to go to Hobbiton or something. Oh, probably. Molly with the corn husk on. Stop it. Another, since you mentioned Georgia, if you guys want to know something, 2 songs that sound similar, like almost lawsuit level similar, listen to Georgia on My Mind by Ray Charles and then New York State of Mind by Billy Joel. When I heard Georgia on My Mind for the first time, my heart stopped. I was like, Billy Joel plagiarized.
I will be going live for the lasagna soup.
No, she said, Corn Dog Kitty, she said something domestic. She said something domestic, so she meant Georgia. Is he singing what I fucking think he's singing? Hold on. I have to slow it down. I'm just gonna slow it down because I think I know exactly what he's singing, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Loving.
There is no fucking way that I've been making Glee references to him and he's singing one of the most famous Glee covers of all time. That's Cough Syrup. And nobody listens to the Young the Giant version. Everybody listens to the Darren Criss version. If I could find a way to keep things straight, I'd run away to some fortune that I should have found by now. I'm waiting for this cough syrup to come down. Come down. That's the right way to say it. You gotta go balls to the fucking. You gotta envision Karofsky getting bullied for being gay. You gotta envision. You have to envision the scene. You have to admit, there's no way you're listening to the Young the Giant version because nobody knows Young the Giant. Not a single person. You're listening to the Glee version.
This new era with Remy. Love you, Rosie. Thank you, Cynthia. Yeah, we love a fusion meal. What's would you go to Hobbiton? Hobbiton? I think that's where they filmed Lord of the Rings.
You don't look like that and then not know what Hobbiton is. I'm sorry. You don't be walking around looking like that and not know what it is.
Or I'm being an idiot right now. It's one or the other.
No idea.
I'm going to actually like look at the listening data really quickly to Young the Giants. Oh, I hear big things happening in TLC soon. Doc Proctor's in Georgia, so I believe so. I have heard that rumor floating around as well. I'm gonna do some research. Is the Glee cover of Cough Syrup more listened to than the Young the Giant version? Because if you're trying to convince me that he's listened to the Young the Giant version of Cough Syrup, wrong. I have to do Glee cast. That's embarrassing. I don't like that Glee cast comes up super easily either. So I don't love that for me. Okay, so Cough Syrup is sitting at 44 million listens by the Glee cast. Mind you, there's several versions of Cough Syrup posted on Spotify. Let me do Young the Giant. Yeah, no, Darren Criss outsold. Darren Criss outsold. Yeah, no, I think it's got half that. Darren Criss outsold your fave. Let me look because they post this like 17 times. Can we stop? Do we need that many versions? Oh, do we need Cough Syrup being on here like 800 times? Guys, they have karaoke versions of Glee songs on here. I'm waiting for this Cough Syrup. I'm gonna play Rosie. Sorry, guys.
Actually, yeah, it's in New Zealand. That's what because I know they filmed something in New Zealand. If it wasn't Lord of the Rings, it is where they filmed it.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
You can't convince me that he did not know what that was.
I mean, I would just want to go to New Zealand because New Zealand sounds like a cool place to go.
Actually, the more you've been stirring it, that looks good now.
Yeah.
How do you feel if I were to add more bell pepper and or onion? Probably too much, actually.
Probably too much. Yeah.
Okay, but I am going to combine what's left.
Okay. We can use it for something else.
Yep.
Well, I'll be listening to please listen to actually do listen to Young the Giant. I do like Young the Giant. I'm just saying they like Glee outsells every time.
Is a vab.
Rosie did mention they were listening to that song in one live. She didn't mention the version. It's the Glee version. I'm telling you. The Glee version outsells. It's also the fact that like Young the Giant brought Darren Criss out for one of their concerts recently. I love Glee. Like I have a couple problematic things about myself. Number one, I cover Girl World. Number two, I love Glee.
Okay. All right. So these, I want to make. We're almost out of this sauce. Like, guys, if you watched my newest vlog, get this fucking sauce. Get it. It's just so good.
It's really good.
It's
he doesn't look like he watches Glee. I feel like he does look like he watches Glee. He feels like the exact person who would watch Glee. And then be like, I can do that.
stupid good.
We are not sponsored by Belinda's.
And also one of the reasons I think that is because he's like pushed himself also as like a fake theater kid. I think it's the Glee version.
By the way.
That would be.
Don't get me started on Corey Monteith, Blushface. Don't even forget me started.
Shock, I'm sure to all of you to know. Oh, also, I forgot.
Do I believe that the Glee cast is cursed, Mad Yikes? Absolutely. I think Ryan Murphy cast a spell on each and every one of them. And currently, Leah Michelle's curse is that she can never win an Oscar and can't read. Or not an Oscar, Tony. Space Ranger, nobody can top the duel. It's Smooth Criminal cover. Nobody can. Nobody can do the Smooth Criminal cover is so good. Like, oh my fucking god. There's a few Glee covers I think that are better than the original. There are quite a few that I think are better than the original.
One of the last things I gotta add.
Cheese.
What's crazy is that she smells it as she's cooking. So what would she do if it was bad? Would she still just like throw it in there?
Stir that in, please. So I can determine how much more I need to add. Oh, you want to show the camera?
What?
What
No,
you're doing?
please
What you're
don't.
stirring?
Please don't.
Show the people.
Oh, that looks so fucking
Enchilada
gross.
filling.
Oh,
He
yes.
sounds so happy
This
to
sauce,
be there.
for those on podcast mode, is Melinda's Black Truffle Hot Sauce with this black label.
I didn't ask.
And it's not too spicy. This is something.
Naya Rivera did not deserve the curse. I agree with you. I agree 100%. I love and miss Naya Rivera. They should have taken all her pain, tripled it, and given it to the woman who plays Britney S. Pierce, because she's like a huge Zionist.
Thing where you can add a lot more and get a lot more heat, or you can use it with other spicy things if you're like insane like that.
It just has really
Okay, we're gonna react until 9:30, and then I'm going to hop off so I don't end like abruptly.
good flavor.
The flavor of this is phenomenon. Like if you struggle with spice, mix this with some ranch, you're fucking welcome. Mix it with some sour cream, you're fucking welcome. Mix it with some mayo, you're fucking welcome. Let me tell you.
Yeah, she's like a huge Zionist blush face, and I didn't know that either, but there were a lot of people talking about it in regarding to like problematic versus unproblematic Glee cast members, and I was like, oh shit. I had to like do my research.
Yes, I got it at Walmart. Yeah.
No, I'm not getting it. You can't trick
A
me
fat handful.
with your boogery ass hands.
Dad, how about holding the bottle still in front of the camera? Here. I'm an influencer. Here, we gotta do the
How long till 9:30? About for me, about
hand
5 minutes. So we got like 5 minutes left of the stream.
Even though it does literally nothing in this context. I'm an influencer.
Well, it's also backwards. Well, babe, you're recording on your phone. It's backwards. I can't read that shit.
Try being an influencer for a day. Okay, sorry. We're done. I don't even know if you know that meme, babe.
I don't.
So, yeah.
I'm gonna bite my tongue. I already know she's lurking in here. I'm gonna bite my tongue.
Thanks, Dad. Not my dad helping me do my job better. Okay, I got it from here, baby.
Okay.
Yeah, this looks good.
Oh, that's right. You're in Australia, Asher. You're in a whole other day. You're in the future.
Yeah.
This is the filling. We're
Fucking nasty. Ew.
leaving it here. I could. Well, actually, I'm lying. I want to add a little garlic and onion powder. We could really piss it off and put some. You want a heartbeat? I really want a heartbeat.
The sauce is only $4. Ew. But it's bad though, so.
I don't think he saw me.
No, I don't know if you heard your voice when I did that. It made it sound, you know, when you're talking to a fan, it kind of sounded like that.
Oh. Well, I was starting to mimic like having a heart attack.
Oh.
Nothing. You two are not funny.
Ridiculous.
I don't know.
So defeated.
He wants us all to believe he can sing, but he cannot.
I don't need it. I don't need it. I can sing to you.
He wants us all to believe he's master musician. He fucking sucks. Guys, now the Glee cover of cough syrup's gonna be in my head. I only tried it on a hard-boiled egg, so I wouldn't say it's bad yet. Our typical hot sauce, I didn't care for it. I would probably bet, though, it wouldn't be good on other things. That's just a hunch, but I will never say no to science. So if you want to try it again and report back to us. And also what's crazy is he's singing in a falsetto, but yet the falsetto is so badly strained, which I don't know how you're doing it, because for a man, the falsetto only activates half the vocal folds, so it's much easier to sing with just half of your vocal folds. So unlike when a woman sings in her head voice, a male's falsetto activates completely differently. It's much easier to sing. So I don't know how he's straining, but I digress. AB channel likes my avatar. Thank you. I drew it with my own little hands. I drew the avatar. The avatar for the channel was drawn by my sister. My profile picture was drawn by me. So, and my sister drew all the avatars. There's different expressions. I think we have 6 so far. That I like rotate and I use commonly, but for the stream I just use the neutral one. This is riveting content, guys.
Okay. All right, baby.
What?
Can I get your help with something? Can you get up and grab the garlic and onion pata?
Princess, I wonder if trying to keep his voice down. That could kill vocal dynamic. It sounds wheezy. Yeah, I could. That's also like if you're not singing properly, some voice technique for you guys. Just trying to keep your voice quieter is going. If you don't do it properly, singing quieter is going to damage your vocal folds if you do not know how to sing. And I can tell you right now, he doesn't know how to sing. He has no training, none whatsoever, because you can hear it. So when he's just trying to sing quieter, even in that falsetto, it's going to damage the vocal folds because you're actually more likely to put strain on your voice if you are singing quieter than you are singing louder. Fun fact. You're putting a lot more strain on your vocal folds that way.
Yeah, pretty players. I'm actually gonna have you. Can you just like put these in the fridge for now?
All right. Whatever they're making, I'm done with it. I don't want to watch you cook anymore. I don't want to hear him sing. I don't want to hear him butcher the Glee cover. Can I move my little guy back? I'm gonna move my little guy back. Moving my little guy back. I'm gonna put him in the middle. Roses of Granny White Sands. White Sands coming in at the very end with some riveting content. I also want to give Undeniably Asher a quick shout out. Everybody, before we end the stream, send some green hearts their way because they are having a rough time right now. And I want to let them know that they're very much appreciated by me and the community as a whole. So give them a green heart before we skedaddle. I will never leave you guys without my little outro. We'll be going live again. Hopefully Rosie does some more crazy stuff, or we plan something new for the docket and it's not Rosie for stream. I just have said I like Rosie for streams. But everybody, please have a... Oh my god, I am Mau to Best Girls Dad thought I was funny. So I appreciate that. I hope he appreciated the crash out I had her. Not a crash out. I think it was reasonable. I think it was reasonable to get mad at her. But thank you all so much for coming out and enjoying the stream. And if you stuck around the whole time, thank you so much. If you're replay gang and you got all the way here, you amaze me every time. You amaze me. But thank you all. Thank you for everybody who participated in the chat. Thank you for people who are just lurking. Thank you all. I appreciate every single one of you. Remember to go outside, touch some grass, and pick up your rocks. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye!